start stream because it's a little late. Ba-da-bum. Your avatar is not wanting to live.
Whose?
Yours.
Why?
I don't know.
I
Live.
didn't do anything.
Live.
Suffer.
What is this nonsense? Okay. Dagnabbit. Ah, frickin' heckin'. Work. Work. Command thee.
Sound like my parents.
Oh my lord. Let's
Come on, that was a funny joke. Come on.
see. Yeah, I laughed. Hey, why don't you work? You're connected to this. Images. Just copy paste here. Work, dang it! Oh, hello everyone. Hello. We are live. We're streaming. I didn't get in the position I wanted to be in.
He broke my face.
I broke Vile's face. In the middle of working on something. Jeez.
Wait, you were working on something and you broke it?
No, I was. The thing I was working on is trying to fix it. There you go. There you are.
Are you sure?
Yes. It's a lot. It's alive, as some sane people would say. Howdy, Lucron and other human creatures. Hello, Mark. Sonic Protectors. Missing one? Yes, we are. It was Vile. They're there now. They're there now. Leobo, good morning. Hello. Say why he. Oh no, indeed. Hello. And so dawns the third day of MSQ. Indeed, Brennan. Hello. Hey, 14-bit. Good morning, afternoon. Hello. Good morning, afternoon. 14-bit. Hello, Sonic Protagonist. Hi, Lucron. I just finished 6.0 last night. I won't spoil anything. I hope you are enjoying the MSQ. It's so weird to me to think people can get the whole thing done so soon already. But then again, it's just weird to me. It's always will be weird to me because freaking MSQ took me a year to do for Shadowbringers. Granted, it's because of various amounts, various different weird reasons.
Because you slow. Meh.
Yeah.
Meh.
But yeah. Mark Von Godadin. Sorry I haven't watched until now. I've been busy with Endwalker, but I've crawled out of my hole back into the world. That's understandable. Endwalker's got quite a bit to it, to my understanding. We're literally only just in the level 81 sections, getting into those quests. So we've got. Oh gosh, at this pace, it's gonna take a little while longer, ain't it? Jeez.
Yeah.
Jeez.
If we keep getting so very easily distracted with stuff.
Frick.
We.
You get distracted with Aether Currents. I get distracted with jump puzzles and sightseeing logs, and Lucron just gets distracted by game.
I don't know if that counts as being distracted.
No, it does. Because you get distracted with stuff that's not MSQ.
The frick? I want to talk to people. Yeah, I'll be MSQ on Sunday. Sunday? And I've already got my 290. What? Working on a third next. What? Or a second. Still, what? Jeez. What? Jeezums. Say why he take your time. I pushed so I could watch your playthroughs. Oh, you didn't have to push for me. I mean, I appreciate the sentiment, but jeez, you don't need to do that.
Yes, they do.
Oh my gosh. Enjoy the MSQ at your own pace. Oh yeah, speaking of which, I need to make the little pin comment. Notice there will be very minimal interaction during story progression. Back a window to things.
Where did my pants go?
To alright, and I'm gonna pin this. Alright, alrighty. Ready. Go. Still have games you can be distracted by, no shame. Alright. Coolio. Where is it? Where are you folks?
I'm doing things.
Okay. Well, I guess we can stick around and stand around looking pretty a little while longer until they get here. Over here. Look at this direction. Hello.
Okay.
Hello. Friggin'. Huh?
New glamour for today.
New glamour?
Yeah.
Nice.
Every day is just a glamour away.
Coolio. A new day. New glamour. New me. Yellow. New you.
Ishikawa is an excellent writer.
Very good with the dialogue and one-to-one, heart-to-heart moments. The small moments. Very good.
Where is the nerds?
It was hard because I'm addicted to the drug that is Ishikawa's water. Can't relive that through others as they play live is a nice bonus though. Heck yeah! I do feel like I got a preface. Usually my first reactions are not the most intriguing reactions. Usually it's like the third or fourth time I see it. It's probably where I get the most reaction out of something. I'm weird like that.
You could just stop before like that. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-bow.
What?
Cut your shins off. What?
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 What about cutting shins off? Excuse me? That sounds gruesome as all heck. What are you doing?
Shins.
Shins?
Shin.
It might be work.
You're in G-post.
Excuse me? Stop it!
You're in G-post.
Stop it! I demand thee to stop.
No.
Stop. Oh my gosh, that's gruesome! Stop it!
Just spinning back and forth to saw at it more.
Oh my... You friggin... Pew. Friggin' doses. Have a diagnosis. Jeez.
Yeah, why don't they do a sponsorship thing with Kleenex?
Nice glamour, by the way.
Yeah.
What?
Thank you.
I just noticed you're using that code. What the heck? Where the heck? Huh. Didn't know you had that. Nice. Alright.
Cryle is the meme. I'm in danger!
Oh no. I'm just gonna say that as a screenshot right there. Ah, dear.
The Viera behind you looked at at us and what we're doing, and then just kind of looked away and looked back again. Oh, that's funny.
Ah, jeez. I need to change something. What? I want to randomize this. Just keep it. Dang it. No, I spelled that right. Cool. All right, so we're gonna get right into it. and we are gonna see how far we can progress today. Radio. So with that said, I am going to take a swig of water, and we're gonna get right back to it.
The line.
He said the thing.
I don't understand how like gulping that much water is supposed to just wet your throat. You know, you can just take like a small sip, right?
Well, I need to be very hydrated. Hydration is important. I don't know if you could hear me drinking.
Oh yeah, we could. It was like gulp, gulp,
oh no,
gulp.
Oh no.
It sounded like you just got out of the Mojave Desert and you haven't seen water in 84 years.
Okay. Let's get into it.
Those are the Lakeland new lifts.
Yes, these are the Lakeland new lifts. I spent a while to grind these out. I went from level 82 to 85 just doing Lakeland alone trying to get it, so good luck with the drops. Alright. Gonna start in 3, 2, 1. Recording now. I know. I'm gonna start and talk with Graha first, since I didn't do that. I hope you didn't mind us barging into your room for our late night feast. For what it's worth, it did me a world of good to put our troubles to one side, if only for a moment. I know it. Him and that burger. Going to town. Sound the bell, school's in. Oh my gosh, the anime's starting. Oh no, Carl and Graha here were having a pleasant conversation until you barged in. Hitting accept now. Oh, there you are! Feeling refreshed, I hope? I was about to make my way to the studio, as it happens. I wanted to try and speak with Scholar Monteshane and thank him for coming to our rescue in the Rostra. As it turns out, he'd come here to see us following the hearing, only to find that we'd up. What are you laughing for?
You did the ooh speak on accident. The heel
to see us following the hearing, only to find that we'd already departed for Thavna. Knowing him, he was probably hoping to cheer the cut with his former students. Since we're still waiting for Y'shtola and the others, I thought now would be the perfect time to pay him a visit. Care to join me? Then it's settled.
Okay, Quile, we'll follow you.
Oh my gosh, stop it! Dang it! I didn't warm up. Friggin'
it's Liu Wu Quan.
Would you stop it? Okay. It's settled. The twins will be coming too. Assuming Alphino can tear himself away from his new toys, I'll let you rally the troops while I go on ahead to the phenomenon. Considering my recent impropriety, perhaps I should avoid showing my face around the studio for a time. That might be for the best. If the others should return, tell them we will not be long. Graha, unlike some of the scions, I am not an alumni of the studio. As such, I have no acquaintances here where I am obliged to visit. And while I would love nothing more than to pore over the great many tomes of Phenomenon, I fear my presence there would stir more unwanted trouble. So, for now, I will be patient. Much as it pains me to do so. What?
Alphino just scored some points with Boom and me.
Why?
He's training. He's practicing on the dummy. He's learning his rotation.
I really want those new lifts. They're so good looking. If Father can master these fiendish contraptions, then so can I. I appreciate that. A friggin' training arc. Give him a montage. Alice, give him a montage. Heading over for a stroll? Yes. The scholar himself was there. Was here? In that case, what are we waiting for? I too am eager to see him, though I somewhat dread the thought of visiting the studio. I dare say our notoriety precedes us. Alphino of all people worrying over his reputation. And at our alma mater, no less. But wonders never cease. You'll understand soon enough. Off we go. Dang. Going at it. Friggin' slashing that thing to bits. Wasn't there a thing we could teleport to? There is. Wow. We went the long way.
Takes you a long time to read. I still beat you here, so.
Wow. Would you? That friggin' Abbott. Oh, Soul 217. Sorry, love your channel and vids. Here's some support, but I'm going slowly through the story with Fran and don't with spoilers. Hey, no problem, man. No problem whatsoever. But thank you so much for the super chat. I very much appreciate it. Thank you very much, and I hope you have fun in Endwalker. Go at your own pace.
But annoying.
Blanui. Afana. It feels like only yesterday that I first walked through these doors. Yeah. It's almost like it was. See that sculpted picture above the entrance? That's the mark of Thaliak, the scholar, bearer of the waters of knowledge. There's no exaggeration to say that Charlian itself is one enormous shrine to him. That's especially noticeable here in the studio. Huh. I see. Talking to Cryo.
But annoying.
Uh-oh. I click on Cryo, triggered a cutscene.
The snaps.
It is the snaps.
Oh, it's not voiced. Here it is. Phenomenon. While I expect you made a note of it before, one can hardly miss it. This is the first time you've been here on official business, correct? While most of the space is taken up by the expansive auditoriums, it also houses numerous laboratories, testing grounds for experimental magics, and a host of administrative offices and so forth. As the center of what would later become the studium. It was established to promote the study of ethereological phenomena, hence the name. Though, the ether being a fundamental aspect of nature, its scope expanded to include every conceivable facet of life and even the universe itself. And then, in the 432nd year of the 6th Astral Era, Phenomenon was decreed complete and the studium officially opened as a place of learning. With a long and storied history, it is without question the world's leading authority in etherology, the arcane, the occult, astromancy, and countless other fields, standing proud as Charlian's foremost educational institute. He's a simp for the frickin' place. You always did enjoy
that.
What the frick? You always did enjoy giving the grand tour to new students. Indeed. I've long since lost track of how many times he had recited that same foppish speech, such as his undying love for his old stomping ground. He was in top form back then, youngest to enter the studium, graduated with highest honors in magical arts and etheriology, undisputed champion of the debating chamber. Hold on, you both joined the studium at the same age, yes? And from where I stand, you're equally prodigious scholars. Nice of you to say, but Alphino actually entered half a year before me. Nor did I do well enough to graduate with honors. I am certainly not the studium's most notorious master debater. Listen, you hold it. You hold yourself. Control. I said control.
Damn it, Boom, why'd you crack?
I cracked because you cracked.
Oh my god. In all respects have I ever been in his shadow. If nothing else, just remember that this was where the legend of Alphino Levier began. We should expect everyone to be fully aware of our recent escapades. Hopefully, we'll be somewhat more welcome here than we were at the last stand. I know better than anyone the adoration the student body has for Alphino. With a bit of luck, it might work to our advantage. Heck yeah. Well, there's no time like the present. First things first, let's look for the Scholark Monteshane. Other faculty tend to frequent their offices, but unfortunately for us, he's fond of wandering wheresoever his whims take him. Let's split up and ask the students if they've seen him. Alright. Hello, excitable student. He's doing like a friggin' power slam. That was Alphino Levier, wasn't it? The Alphino Levier? and he's with his sister and Master Baldassin's granddaughter. And this can only mean one thing. An event of epoch-shattering proportions is fast approaching. Spread the word! Oh, sorry, you said you were looking for the Skylarks, yes? Knowing him, he could be anywhere. But Miss Aliapo should have a better idea. Aliapo? That sounds familiar. What could warrant the sudden return of so many esteemed alumni? Is there truth to the rumors? I must get to the bottom of this! Aliapo. Like Chloe and Chloe's relative? Wondrous Tales? Oh, hello. Hello! I clicked on her. Oh, shoot. I didn't think it was triggering a cutscene.
Probably not voiced.
It's not voiced. Are you
And
lost?
I would not be surprised if it was part of their family.
Yeah. Are you lost? Wandering off the street, perhaps? Wait, don't tell me. You're a trainee gleaner fresh off the guild ship. I'm right, aren't I? Oh, how silly of me. An orientation is in order. Allow me to bid you a warm welcome to SuperChats Meet. Let me start with a question. What is the most important thing you'll find in the studio? That's right! Books! And what's the second most important? Why, that's simple. Everything else! That's what we deal in here at SuperChats Meet. Whenever the students or tutors find themselves in need of equipment or materials, they come to us. If we don't have it in stores, we send the gleaners off to find it. Honestly, you wouldn't believe some of the requests we get. Eye of Pisa this, tongue of Gigantode that. It's enough to make your hair stand on end, which is possibly what some of our students are trying to accomplish, this being a school of magic and all. As our newest gleaner, you'll have your work cut out for you, but I think you'll find it quite rewarding. The only thing I'm interested in gleaning is information on scholars' whereabouts. I've tracked down many of his nicknames in my time, but I'm no gleaner. Okay, I got my selection ready.
Her hair reminds me of the Cheetos mascot.
Chester Cheeto.
Oh my gosh. Alright, I got my selection ready. How about you?
I already made it on accident. I went to
Alright.
hover over and hooked it.
Clicking 3, 2, 1. The only thing I'm interested in is finding Montiarch. I beg your pudding! You're not a gleaner? Then this was all an elaborate ruse? No, wait, come to think of it, you never actually claimed to be one in the first place. A mistake. He was here, but now he's not. I did speak with him shortly before you arrived, though. He said he was on his way to make us meet. Go back the way you came in, and you'll see it on the opposite side of the entrance. It's a laboratory of sorts, home to many rare and expensive curios, not to mention alarmingly frequent accidents. If you lose your way, just follow the blood-curdling screams. Ha! In the time it's taken me to tell you all this, the scholar has probably already left. But luck finding him. I have a feeling you'll need it. Oh dear.
I have found home.
You found home?
Is this your classroom over here, Lucron? You just study the tree?
Yes. You ponder the tree.
I see.
Good class. Highly recommend. Oh.
You sure you're not a Makose bait next to a fire?
It's not about the fire, it's about the meatses and the soup! Both my
gosh.
favorite things!
Oh my gosh.
Smoked meats, soup,
Dang.
hot drinks.
This is quite a stove.
Okay, guys, have fun with the MSQ. I live here now.
Oh my gosh. Alright. Going to talk with a level-headed student now. Clicking him now. Yes, the scholar was here a short while ago. He offered me advice on my current research project. Though we spoke at length, I don't recall him mentioning where he was planning to go next. When we departed ways, he went down the corridor. Perhaps to one of the auditoriums? Now, what else? It's strange seeing Maker's Meet so empty. People usually treat it like a common room.
Don't go in that room. That's weird. I give you flashbacks.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
You're like, run away!
Run away!
Oh no. There's even a sightseeing log here.
Lecture hall.
I'm the new
After
teacher.
college.
Hello, everyone. I can't see any of you. I'm blind. I need my glasses. Monteshang! Alright, click them in 3, 2, 1.
Mine.
Clicking Mont... I clicked Monteshang.
Ah,
It's probably-
I remember
it's voiced.
you.
It is voiced.
I pray we have not caught you at an inopportune moment. We wanted to offer our thanks for your kind words in the forum.
Well, I could hardly let that inquisition go unchallenged. I've always believed that curiosity should be nurtured, not stifled. Thankfully, a majority of my colleagues agreed. A slender majority, aye, but a majority nonetheless.
Had the vote not gone our way, we would be having a very different conversation, if any at all. Though I'd like to think you would have not given up on our cause. I'm told you paid a visit to the annex afterwards.
Yes, that's right. I was hoping to speak with the grandchildren of my dearly departed friends Galuf and Louisois in a less dour setting. But it seems I just missed you. I still can't believe how much you've grown. If only your grandsires could have seen the way you presented yourselves to the forum. Why, it fair brought a tear to my own eye. You must have the patience of a saint, putting up with this lot and their antics. Never mind Matoya's prize student.
Hi.
Luckily, I know a thing or two about managing unruly younglings. If you ever need advice, don't hesitate to ask.
Yeah.
Kind of creepy.
If I may, there is a rather more pressing matter we wish to discuss. What can you tell us of this duty that the forum must fulfill?
Nothing, I'm afraid. Like all humble servants of the forum, I am sworn to secrecy. Or rather, I couldn't tell you if I tried. Our duty is of the gravest importance. Furthermore, if the particulars were made public, it would incite widespread panic. As such, those entrusted with this duty have been bound by an enchantment, which prevents us from speaking of such matters without the express permission of the forum.
Hence the
How is that even possible?
gag that we saw.
The force joke.
It's been some time since I last gave a lecture. Please, take a seat.
Oh no, I don't want to go back to school.
I kinda do. Look.
Shut up, you.
When is lunch, teacher?
I want PE.
Realize how much school supplies cost? He just ruined an entire industry.
We shall begin by reviewing the fundamentals of etherology.
Oh no.
The ether, which imbues us with life, can be categorized into three forms. Two are of the incorporeal sort, the soul and the memory. Can anyone tell me the third?
Corporeal form, the body.
Okay. I got my answer. How about you two?
Yeah.
Alright. Gonna click in 3, 2, 1.
I'm cheating off file.
Yes. Very good.
I actually
This is
answered
form
that
with
before
which
the
the
cutscene
layman
options.
is most familiar. Consumed by even the simplest of daily activities, and replenished by the food and drink that sustain us, this form of ether is in constant flux. In contrast, the ether that comprises the soul is rarely subject to dramatic change. The same can be said for memory, as the two are intrinsically linked. Picture the soul as paper, and memories as words written upon it. Now, what would happen if that paper was doused with ink? The same type of ether as comprises the memories.
It would blot out everything that was written.
Precisely. We would be unable to recall the memories, and any activities that depend upon them would be hindered as well. In fact, this exact phenomenon was observed on a vast scale not so long ago. And what might that have been?
What's the guy thing?
The seventh umbral calamity. The people of Eorzea vividly recall Bahamut breaking free of the Lesser Moon and raining hellfire down upon the realm. But no
it's
one
Dark
could
Showers.
seem to remember the events that followed immediately afterwards.
Indeed. To this day, we have yet to determine whether it was an unintended consequence or a deliberate act. The enchantment which binds me and the rest of the Forum is based on a similar principle. And yes, it is a contravention of the Sharlayan prohibition against the practice of memory manipulation. Only when a new member is inducted and told of our great duty are they subjected to the process. A necessary evil. You have my word that it would never be used to manipulate the populace.
Bullshit.
I should hope not. But can this enchantment be dispelled and your memories restored?
If 9/10 of our members give their approval, then the process may be reversed. Then, and only then, would we be able to speak freely to others of our sacred duty. Barring that, we must wait until we return to the ethereal sea. For there we will be purified, the blots upon our souls washed clean. And our memories drift apart and dissolve. Rather defeating the purpose, I suppose.
I can't read that last word.
But there are those memories that are indelibly etched upon our souls, some believe.
What happens after that?
We are reduced to pure ether, coalesce with that of others, and create souls anew. Alternative schools of thought assert souls remain whole and return to the corporeal world, reborn into another form. Both theories have their proponents. Personally, I consider each equally probable. Well, I think that's enough education for today. Now that I've given you some food for thought. Or rather, an entire banquet.
They have
I would
personalities and
remind
other
you
dead.
that although I'm unable to assist you with certain matters, the resources at my disposal may still be of use to you. I'll arrange for you all to be given the run of Phenomenon. Of course, as associate to our alumni and the students of Baldessian, this privilege is extended to you as well, my friend. Oh, and I suggest you speak with Key Aliapo. She's well known among the artisans of Sharlayan, and her network of contacts may prove useful in your search for knowledge. I wish you all the best in your pursuits, wheresoever they may take you.
That wasn't creepy.
Oh, yeah, that laugh had some weird undertones to it.
I could not afford this class. I'm gonna go into debt.
Yeah! I've been granted the run of the Phenomenon. If you are a game, Key Aliapo will be you put your artistry to use.
It's probably the custom deliveries.
Frick. Half an hour.
I was gonna draw her a stick figure.
Also, chat gave me the answer. Said welcome to the studium.
Oh. Looks like an H at the beginning. While Scholar Montaigne is best known for his role as head of the studium, he is said to be one of the finest mages Sharlayan has ever produced. Having seen for myself with ease with which he weaves extraordinarily complex and powerful magics, I have no reason to doubt the claim. Very powerful. I wish I could also conjure paper. How to say? Some of my earliest memories are of Scholar Montaigne, actually. He was a close friend of our grandfather. He would come for tea and amaze us with his tricks, much like his demonstration with the paper and ink. Is a huge part of why I wanted to enter the studium in the first place. Huh. A little inspiration. Alright, I'm gonna click on Cryo. You're already... Okay. Clicking on Cryo. I'll start digesting a rather hefty portion of food for thought. Hitting accept. Well, that's giving me much to mull over. I feel as though we're one step closer to understanding the forum's true motives, and the mysteries of life itself, for good measure. It's funny. I came here with the intent of expressing my gratitude, only to leave more indebted than before. I have a feeling his friendship and support will be a great boon to us in the days to come. And on that note, let's head back to the annex. Perhaps on the way, you could better acquaint yourself with Key Aliapo, as Scholar suggested, while I share our findings with Raha.
Yeah, it's deliveries.
The symbol on the banner reminds me of Lord Helix.
Oh, Ammonite or Amistar.
May he bless our soul.
Eh.
Huh.
Parkour over the desks.
Yeah, I got that reference.
I'm glad you did. I don't think Lucron did.
I did
No.
not.
Lord Helix is all powerful. He's omnipotent.
He's played one game before this game, and that was Warcraft.
There we go. Back over here.
Here we go again. Back to the annex again.
I love the music here. I could fall asleep to it.
But that would require you leaving your computer on. Why do you mock me like this?
Don't sound like that. Dang it.
Gorsh!
Stop it. I'm gonna freaking talk with Alpha now. Justinian returned not long after we departed for the studio. Shame that he missed the chance to attend our lecture with a Skolak. Or perhaps not. Justinian? Having spent most of the time in Thavnir, I've yet to fully grasp the lie of the land here in Sharlayan. Even finding my way to the annex proved a challenge. Huh. Feel like he's got some directional issues. Okay. Alice? You better not let your guard down around Key. One small favor becomes another, then another, and before you know it, you'll be running to the other side of the world in search of a bottle of wine or some other rubbish. Then again, it might make for a welcome change of pace from your usual heroics, and as the Skolak said, it could also lead to interesting discoveries. Maybe. Kryl. It seems I've done an adequate job of relaying Skolak Monteshane's lecture to Raha. Given his experiences in the field of the souls and memories, he had no trouble understanding it. Yep, I feel like Graha may be the most enlightened out of all of us. I clicked on Graha. Dang it. Ah, frick.
Orger.
Did it start a cutscene?
Yes, it did. It's not voice, though.
How do you not notice the icon every time?
Listen, I'm a little tired. Alright, are you at the first dialogue box or no?
My autoplay skipped it, just read.
Welcome back. From what I hear, your trip to the studio proved most educational. While you were away, I received word from our fellow Scions. As expected, news of the warding scales was met with much joy. Preparations are now underway to bring the leadership of the Grand Company of Eorzea and the Eastern Alliance together to determine a way forward. Our friends have asked that we bring the scales in our possession to Limsa. So the time has come for us to go on the offensive? It's too early to say for certain, but that does seem to be the way the winds are blowing. I, for one, can think of no reason to oppose such a plan, but let us see what awaits us at Vilbrand. Let's start by getting the scales out of storage. Give me a hand, would you, Estinian?
Yeah, Mr. Mercenary.
Yeah. He seems quite fine with the title. Anyhow. Phew. I didn't realize these crates were so heavy. I shouldn't complain, though. Beecher and the alchemists of the Great Whip put their heart and soul into each and every one of these scales, so you must treat them with the utmost care. Are you not coming with us? As much as I would like to escape the Forum's watchful gaze, I've little choice but to stay behind. We're already on thin ice, and if I, in my capacity as our official representative, were found to be consorting with foreign powers, well, you can imagine how that would go. I shall remain here, and do my utmost to avoid ruffling any more feathers as I await word from Master Matoya and our other allies. With luck, we'll soon have good news of our own to share. The tide is about to turn. I can feel it. To Limsa.
Are you still in the room?
I am still in the room.
I want you to look at this map. So up by the ladder, which you can get on if you jump on it just right. But you can see Old Charlotte in the top left. Then you can see the base continent with like Old Da and all that. And Vilbrand. Kind of looks like Africa actually, a little bit. And you have Garibania to the east of the continent. Then there's a bit of shrouded land. You have Rods at Han. You go further east. You have that area that we were kind of like running around in Thavnair. Then if you go slightly northeast, you have what was that? Doma with the far east, like the Ruby Sea and all that kind of stuff. Up north of that, you have the steppes and the burn. And then this huge cloud. There's land underneath most of that. You can see it.
Like
There's
around
also some of
Garlemald?
the there's also some of the Sia clouds where you can see like the whale. But I think that's maybe a reference to Bismarck.
Oh.
There's a huge landmass under most of this cloud. And I don't think it's the New World, because I'm pretty sure they did specifically say that that's to the west.
Huh.
So there's a whole bunch of land underneath there that we've not even uncovered. So there's still plenty more to go. And this is an accurate Endwalker map.
Interesting. So the Sea of Clouds area really is a sea of clouds on the map. It just happens to be above.
Yeah, I was just like it's above. Like it's actually not represented on the map.
Oh.
It's just they're using the cloud cover as like a clever fog of war artistic style to hide parts of the map from us.
Huh.
So that's cool. It gives me hope that in like 6.1 and stuff, maybe we'll get some more of that map uncovered.
Maybe. Damaska is really close to that giant cloud, isn't it? And so is Alamigo. Yeah, Alamigo is really close to it, and so is Damaska. Jeez, I didn't realize how close it was.
Yeah, they're like bordering Garlean territories. That's why they're on the forefront of the conquest.
Huh.
There's also Eorzi in Australia.
Where?
I was reading chat. I'm pretty sure they might be referring to like.
Oh, that's not on the map.
Yeah.
What does this say? Can't tell. It's too freaking pixelated.
Hey, I want to like get a visual representation of all the places that we've been going, because I was trying to figure out in relation to, because we keep traveling between like Limsa and Sharlayan and Thavnair and all this kind of stuff. Like I wanted to get my bearings on like what ports are being connected to what ports. You know, why we use Aethernets in some instances and ships in others. It's context of the world. That's part of the story, I consider. To understand like why we're doing things in specific locations as compared to just doing things.
There may be a whole lot more world to it, because if this really was the edge of the world, the teleportation fees probably wouldn't be so much going to the Ruby Sea from Old Sharlayan. So there's a whole lot more of the world we haven't seen.
A whole new world.
Where's the copyright?
Aw. You didn't get the taxi ticket.
You know there's a free boat to Limsa, right?
Nah. My way's faster though.
Where are we going? Oh.
Limsa.
Okay, we're heading that way. Capital idea. cool. Looks like we're going to be speaking with Merweb first.
See.
Alright, oh, I'm here. I'm gonna click on the Storm Sergeant. 3, 2, 1, clicking him. Oh, I was told to meet you. As you may or may not be aware, the Admiral is at present entertaining the Altacisia and the Sultana. 3 of the most powerful women in the world in one room. You need a moment to prepare, or shall I show you to them? Show me to them! Proceed to the command room. Yes, clicking it now.
Probably voiced.
3 of the most powerful women in one room. It's almost like he's talking about our characters.
Not voiced.
Oh, interesting. My apologies for calling you away from Charlian at such short notice. On the contrary, we are honored and grateful, and pleasantly surprised to be joined by such esteemed company. 'Twas only right that this discussion be conducted in person. We are locked in a war of attrition. Our forces struggle to contain the threat posed by the towers, and it is only a matter of time before we are overwhelmed. Victory will only be claimed.
So good. It's just that monotone groveling, just.
I know. Yep. That's my grand company leader. Oh boy! Victory will only be claimed through decisive action, and we have taken the initiative to set the wheels in motion. It is reassuring to learn we are all in accord. But might I ask what your plan entails? It hinges entirely on the warding skills and our ability to utilize their potential to the fullest. During your time in Charlian, the allied nations have been engaged on separate fronts, with no end in sight. To make matters worse, a surge in abductions of kobolds, Sahag, Ixal, and Ananta have given rise to an increasing number of primals as well. But your triumph at Razat has given us cause to hope once more. The time has come to free ourselves of this menace, and it is you, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, who have shown us the way. While the bulk of our forces will continue to hold the Telophori at bay, we will dispatch our finest to strike at the enemy's heart, Garlemald. These brave few will be the Ilzabard contingent. To think such progress has been made in so short a span. Its objectives are twofold. The first is to provide aid to the people of Garlemald. As previously reported, countless Imperial soldiers and civilians have been tempered. Robbed of their free will, they serve the Telophori's every whim without question. They too are victims. It is our duty to deliver them from suffering, if not for strategic or political gain, but because it is the right thing to do. I do not ask what we set aside, that we set aside the decades of conflict and conquest, that we simply choose to forgive and forget. I ask only that in choosing to remember we do not also forsake our compassion and morality, for without that, there can be no reconciliation, only death without end. Aye, and on that we can all agree. Our second objective is the colossal tower that Thancred and Oriange observed in the capital. Though its purpose remains unclear, there is a reason to believe that smaller spires are merely a precursor of what's yet to come. Until the Tower of Zolt was toppled, we did fail to make any headway, though the same could be said of the Telophori. There's certainly in no rush to press further into our lands. I'd wager the Spire's primary purpose is to divide and keep us occupied, while they work towards our annihilation. This would appear to be substantiated by Y'shtola's analysis of the Tower's influence on ethereal currents. Based on her observations inside the Tower of Zolt, the Spires siphon ether from the land, consuming it to maintain their form. However, they draw forth far more than is required for this task alone. The excess of ether remains unaccounted for, but we can be sure it is not being harnessed for our benefit. It wouldn't surprise me in the least if it was being redirected to the largest spire in the capital. There's a logic in that. Regardless of once we have uncovered the truth, we'll bring their schemes crashing down, along with their infernal towers. That's all well and good. But what would you have us do? I assume it's more than handing over the scales and being on our way. We want you and your scales to join the Ilzabad contingent. Consider it an official request from both the Grand Company of Eorzea and the Eastern Alliance. Do you accept? No. Perhaps you should be the one to answer that. Not silently. Okay. The people of Garlemald.
No! Why is there no?
Okay, let's see. Let's see, for the people of Garlemald for honor and glory.
I just realized each of us represent a different Grand Company. That's funny.
We do, actually.
Huh. Alright, let's see. I'm still struggling with what answer to give.
Oh, I already chose mine. I'm waiting on the next text box.
Oh.
I had that instinctive, just like no hesitation that was the right answer, and I accidentally clicked it instead of waiting.
Alright. I think I got my answer.
Out of curiosity, which one did you pick, Boom?
Third.
Huh?
And the third.
The third? What about you, Lucron?
I think I'm gonna go for the people of Garlemald.
Ah. Okay.
I take it you took the first one?
I'm not telling you. Not
Okay.
till after you make your selections.
Alright, I got my selection ready. Gonna click it. Did you get your selection ready?
Yeah, go for it.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, clicking. For the people of Garlemald. Couldn't have put it better.
music!
Oh, it is! Couldn't have put it better myself. Ishtola, Thancred, and Orion J have already pledged their support and are on their way to meet the rest of the contingent. They were positive you would come to the same decision as they did. Luckily for all involved, their prediction was correct. Once you have delivered the warding skills to Alamigo, the contingent will embark on its journey to Ilsabad. Ralban and Lord Americ are overseeing our preparations, so I suggest you make yourselves known upon arrival. Pack warm clothing, furs and the like. Without it, the cold will do you in before the Telophori so much as draw steel. As for us, we'll keep the enemy busy while you're gone. They're not the only ones who can create a diversion. Now go, safe in the knowledge Eorzea will be as you left it, or better upon your return.
And that's why I have my coat on today.
It is cold.
Well, I remember them saying that we were kind of like torn between going on the defensive of assaulting the towers or pushing the offensive into Garlemald. And I'm like, if we are giving the option, I am going to Garlemald immediately. I do not want to go back to fucking Camp Drybone for the 50 billionth time.
We've really got to go to Camp Drybone, though. It's where everything happens.
Raubon! Let's go to Garabania.
Capital idea. Thank you.
Yeah, we are all actually different Grand Company members. That is... Actually, wait. I know the perfect mount I need to be doing for this. Hold up.
It's a bit reversed though, because you're the tallest of us, and you're the shortest Grand Company.
Oh my
I got him
gosh.
riding the blizzard there.
Oh my gosh. So what did you pick as an option?
Oh, you're curious about that, huh?
Yeah.
People's of Garlemald.
Oh heck. Shoot.
Oh, fudge. There's so many NPCs here. Alright, Boom, let's go take a 10-minute break while he does this.
Hey, Graha. Jerk, by the way.
Friggin' nerd.
I must quiz Thancred and Orion J on the conditions we could expect in Garlemald. I know it's cold, but how cold? Like, need to keep my ears covered? They can be a bit sensitive at times. Oh, Estinian. If Emmerich asks after me, say I'm getting on fine and leave it at that. Don't you dare breathe a word about the court. Alphino? I'll admit, this is all rather daunting, though not quite in the way I was expecting. We'll be standing shoulder to shoulder with our alliance's finest, the best of the best. Warrior of Light and, well, me. It's silly, I know. Perhaps this is my way of distracting myself from the part I should be worried about. Marching into Garlemald. Yeah, it's kind of a big deal. Emmerich! Ah, fancy meeting you here. I trust our mutual friend is settling into life as a scion. Collaboration never was his forte. At the moment the fighting ended, off he'd go, like a gale kept swept up in a strong breeze. But rest assured, he will always be there when you need him. Probably. How'd I say? You know, I'm quite looking forward to seeing who's been selected for the Ilsabard contingent. I have a few people in mind. Could you make a friendly wager? No. Okay, I'm ready to click on Raban. Oh my gosh. You two, stop fighting. Stop it.
He start.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Click Raban! Dang it! Gonna
There's
click
too
him
many
in
birds in the way. Okay, I got it.
3, 2, 1, clicking him.
Oh. Not voiced.
Frick. Ah, the Wanderer's return. You've been busy bringing down a tower and producing the keys to destroying the rest of them. You should be proud. Those warding skills of yours are what's made this whole venture possible. Will you and Lord Emmerich be leading the contingent? Regrettably, no. Our role is to organize the various delegations into a cohesive unit. Once we have seen you all off, it's back to our respective posts. We dare not neglect our duties for too long, lest our defensive efforts fall into disarray. And just between us, there was a fair amount of opposition to the formation of the Ilsabard contingent. The very suggestion that we send out some of our finest troops behind enemy lines to render aid onto the Guardians has made me rather unpopular in certain quarters. Can't please them all. Sadly not, though I do my best. Truth be told, I'd much rather be at your side, charging into the fray. Alas, I've battles of my own to fight. Your words may serve me better than any blade. I hate to say it, but Lord Emmerich's struggles mirror my own. For the time being, the best we can offer you is the peace of mind from knowing Eorzea is in safe hands. As you fight the good fight in Ilsabard, I and the other commanders will do what we can to convince the naysayers that our cause is just. Thank you, both of you. We meet again. Oh, Gaius! Much has occurred since we part ways in Verlet. From what I gather, the protective talismans you obtained led to the formation of this expeditionary force. My contribution on this occasion is but a minor one, that being the information I have shared with Maxima. For the sake of the people of Garlemald, may the fates be on your side.
Why is he still dirty? Take a shower, Gaius. Jesus.
He's too busy slashing about on the battlefield.
No, he's not. He's been sat in Whirliet for the last couple of months, canonically.
He's been working. Still working. So you're not coming with us. Strange. I thought you'd have a stake in this. I do. The Telofrei have laid waste to my homeland and enslaved my people. Although every mote of my being cries for vengeance, I cannot be the one to deliver it. My presence alone would place the entire mission in jeopardy. I stand accused of murdering Emperor Varus and plunging Garlemald into chaos. Were I to travel with the Ilsabard contingent, it would give my countrymen ample cause to question our motives. Conversely, those who believe me innocent may instead celebrate the return of a former legatus and attempt to raise me to a position of leadership, further destabilizing the region and complicating the contingent mission. Whether I am branded... He does have a point. Whether I am branded a villain or hailed as a hero, I would only hinder your efforts. and deliver your people from harm in your stead, though they'll be pleased to see the champion of Eor's has foot on Garlean soil. Yeah, I understand. Verla is in your hands. I think I got my answer. How about you folks?
I want to pick 3 because it's probably an extra option. But 2 is snarky and I like snark.
Yeah, I was leaning towards 2 myself.
I was leaning towards 2 as well.
I will go 3 out of curiosity.
I think
you can just replay these anyway.
I kind of want to go 3 since it's part of the extra option and I'm kind of the one streaming. And more people will be able to see it that way.
Fine.
You get to be
I'll
sassy.
go 1 then.
Or that. Okay. Alright.
Oh, Boom gets to be sassy, but I'm going to make him read out the text that gets responded.
Okay.
So pause after your first box, Lucron.
Okay. Alright, y'all ready?
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh.
Sweet. 3, 2, 1. Clicking it. I understand, Violet is in your hands. And I will defend it to my dying breath. After the sacrifices my sons and daughters have made, I can do no less. How about you two?
You first.
Oh, mine was simple. He just says, for what it's worth, you have my gratitude.
Girl, a fair point, but so long as you refrain from announcing your arrival to all the sundry, the average person should have no inkling as to your identity. Mm-hmm.
There you go. he's now a sassy cowboy. Canonized, continue, same accent. Lucron, go.
Oh my gosh, no, I don't want to. I don't want to.
Actually, I think the second one is also different for each of us.
Oh yeah, this one's different as well. I and the government of Verlet intend to offer a refuge to those fleeing Garmalamot. Should that time come, we will be ready. What?
You fumbled the word. It sounded like you said Garlalamald.
Garlalamot. Garlalamod. Did you get anything different?
My second one was, you and your comrades have the strength and courage to deliver my countrymen, I'm certain of it. And then I nod.
I see. Boom.
Although your titles and deeds are common knowledge, only a select few would recognize you on sight alone. Mm-hmm.
Alright, going on forward, and then there's some nod. I forget what his voice is. I don't know if he was ever voiced.
It was very deep and gruff. Almost Scottish. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. In light of Gaius' rather unique circumstances, I instead will assume the role of your guide. Though I may have defected for political reasons, my love for Garlemald endures. I would stop at nothing to protect her and her people. Well said. Might I ask you to escort our friends inside? You might even bump into an old acquaintance or two. And if I don't see you again ere you depart, may the Fury guide and protect you. All of you. Man, we got a pewter chest. Pew pew.
I have no idea what Maximus sounded like. I was just trying to get you to do a deep voice.
Oh, frick off.
Ooh, I got an enhanced arcane crest.
Well, ain't
Yay,
that
regen.
nice. Gotta talk with Graha. So that's Gaius Balsar. The horrors he must have seen. Many of his own making, I do not doubt. Now, Raylet was kind of a... What?
Huh? Oh, horrors. I thought you said the horrors he must have seen.
Oh my gosh.
Instantly thought of Livia. I'm like, oh no.
Stop it! Stop
I need to bonk
it!
you.
Ah! Now steady in. Like Gaius, I too stand accused of Varus's murder, though I am rather less recognizable on sight. Still, it's something to bear in mind once we reach Garlemald. Good to know. Half an hour? With the knowledge that our allies will hold the line in our absence, we may devote our attention to the Ilzabardian front. Yeah, Emmerich. I neglected to mention earlier that we received a report from our troops that may be of interest to you. While engaged with the Lunar Primal, a great worm swooped down from the skies above and came to their aid. This worm, as described, was a spitting image of Tiamat. It would seem she too continues to wage war against the Telophroi. Whoa. Well, that could be a thing, Alice. I suppose it's easy for some people to forget there are civilians in Garlemald. In Garlemald too, when the only Imperials they've ever known are soldiers. Yep. War. Rub on. Once we've seen the contingent on its way, I will return to my duties here in Alamigo. As many of our most capable will be traveling with you to Garlemald, we who remain will have to fight that much harder to make up the difference. But let no man say I do not welcome the challenge. Aye, this old bull isn't ready to hang up his horns yet. Heck yeah. You get him, Rabon. Huh? What?
It said snort.
Snort. Why?
Bull snort.
Oh. Anyway, Gaius.
Also, this Makota has a pretty neat sage glamour.
Where are you?
Literally right next to you. The cat is directly in front of you with a white pointy hat.
I
They
see.
have new lists that I've not seen.
Oh. Anyway, Gaius, regardless of how my countrymen receive you, the Code will not treat you kindly. Underestimate it at your peril. Ah. That is a neat glamour. It has a very astrologian feel to it, though. Interesting. Alright, Maxima.
Maxima, go!
I clicked on Maxima. Maxima would have you meet your new traveling companions. We got a question mark reward.
Christmas came early.
It better be
Yay.
Tataru's new seasonal threads.
Okay, I'm gonna give him a voice of what he sounds like. Looks like. The other members of the
What?
Ilzabar contingent are gathered in the royal palace. What?
Well, are you trying to say he sounds effeminate and squeaky? Maxima's a boss.
I shall inform them of your arrival, so please make your way inside as soon as you are ready.
Stupid birds everywhere.
Resistant guard, I'm clicking on him.
This might be voice.
All the remaining members of the Scions, your friends and most of the Ilzabar contingent await you within. Would you like me to see you through? Yes, I'm entering the royal palace. Okay, I enabled auto events.
By the 12.
Whoa. Ah, it's this theme!
I'm deafening you.
Glad you could join us. I hope you don't mind, but we went ahead and started without you.
As you can imagine, our traveling companions were eager to become acquainted. 'Tis a rare thing indeed to see such a diverse and talented group of individuals assembled for a single purpose. We fight not only for the sake of Eorzea, but for the entire world, including the people of Garlemald. Much rides on the efforts of the Ilzabard contingent.
Indeed, which is why I am glad to find myself in the company of many trusted comrades, yourselves included.
Hello, person that makes scenarios awkward with
Lucia.
me around.
I have come at the behest of Lord Emmerich, who has honored me with the role of Ishgard's representative. And for the good of all nations, not least my former homeland, I am determined to see this mission through to its end. We have a hard road ahead of us, but walk it we shall, together.
We too welcome this opportunity to work together once more. I have faith that, if there is a way to resolve this conflict, we will find it.
Allow me to introduce you to the rest of our company. Everyone! If I may have your attention.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that was the black mage troop. This is the white mage. Podgel.
Might I ask you to speak first?
If I must. I am Arun Senna, spokesman for the Gridanian delegation, here on behalf of my esteemed sister, the Elder Seedseer. We shall provide support and protection to those in need during our time in Garlemald. To that end, I am joined by healers selected by the Conjurers Guild, with the Order of the Twin Adder's Finest serving as our escort. Of course, with an experienced white mage such as yourself accompanying us as well, those requiring more involved treatment will be in safe hands. Raya O sends her regards, by the way.
Oh no.
Suppose I'd better say my piece.
Wait, I know you.
The name's Sicard, in case you've forgotten. Truth be told, I'd rather you had forgotten. Any road, the Admiral asked Captain Hillfear to send his best, and for whatever reason, he picked me.
Huh.
Of course, if I'd refused, I'd be the laughingstock of the bloody executioners, and my reputation's taken enough of a keyhauling as it is. But more importantly, like any pirate worth his salt, I know when you're staring down a storm, you gotta trust in the commander of your ship. So if the Admiral wants us to go to Garlemald, not for plunder and glory, but the promise of peace in our time, then that's what we'll do.
Heck yeah.
Since we all know how much the Empire loves its steel, we thought we'd bring along a few smiths to make the most of it. Give them a pile of scrap and they'll cobble together anything you fancy. Of course, just like the Gridanians, we got fighters of our own. We might have come with a more constructive purpose in mind, but we're more than capable of cracking skulls, believe you me.
Well, you're certainly raring to go. But then again,
Quiet,
so are we.
Rude.
The most dependable warriors of Uldar and Alamigo have assembled at the Sultana and General Aldin's behest. If Garlemald has truly fallen, then the whole place is likely to be crawling with Telophoroi. We'll need plenty of troops to clear and hold a path for others to follow. That's where we come in. Naturally, Marshal Terrapin and I will be leading from the front.
Oh my gosh, it's the Black Mage Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
It's been some time since I last saw you in your element on the battlefield.
From what I've heard, you've become pretty fearsome yourself. Master Matoya, the Avatar of Destruction.
The face. He just puts up the
With
cards.
comrades like these, I know we'll succeed, no matter what awaits us. And then we might finally get a chance to enjoy a good long rest. But until then, let's give it our all.
Let's give it our all.
As for Ishgard, we Temple Knights have come in force to uphold our nation's commitment to the peace and welfare of our allies. The bitter cold of Garlemald is a formidable enemy in of itself. Our experience fighting in ice and snow will prove invaluable in the days ahead. Accordingly, I have been designated commander of the Ilzabard contingent. I will do all in my power to provide you with the leadership and guidance you require.
I'd say that's a good pick. for Commander.
The four
Jesus.
high houses house
That's
Hylinard
such a good
foremost
guy
among
and the
them,
machinist
have
guy.
arranged for a host of machinists to join us on our mission. Their knowledge of Imperial
you're now
Magitech is
ahead
sure
of
to
us,
be a
but
great boon.
I was
They will address any
slowing down.
problems of a technical nature together with the smiths of Limpsa Lomitsa.
I remember
There
them.
is another awaiting introduction.
Oh no.
Lord Emanolaine!
This little
Yes.
shit.
Emanolaine de Forton, at your service. Though, lest there be any misunderstanding, I should stress that I've not become a fearsome warrior while you were away. Rather, far from it, actually. My brother, in his infinite wisdom, decided this would be an excellent chance to make something of myself. Oh, and fight for world peace and all that. But, should the opportunity arise for a spot of ballroom dancing, I will be your twinkle-toed gentleman of light.
Why would you announce yourself as that? Oh my gosh.
Oh look, everyone can hold up on this option.
Cool. Everyone had the dialogue box?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh boy, you got your decision?
Yep.
Yep.
Alright, 3, 2, 1. I dare say your fancy footwork may be all that stands between us and certain doom.
Huzzah! I cannot wait to regale Honoroy with my tales of daring do.
Honoroy.
I believe that concludes introductions for the Grand Company of Eorzea. Our allies from the Eastern Alliance were due to arrive some time ago, but it would appear they have been delayed.
Would that
Where's
be the
Sakiri?
shinobi of Doma?
Actually, they've been tasked with relaying messages back and forth between the various Eastern nations. According to Lord Hien, however, an equally capable company of warriors has been sent in their stead.
Oh no, it's the Aura.
Out of
We're
my
getting
way,
Magni.
you preening fool!
Yes!
Oh, is this Sadu?
Yes!
Best squad.
The Azim Step!
Little son.
Oh, heck yeah!
Forgive us.
There's a
for coming
Viera back
late.
there.
We are the delegates of the Eastern Alliance.
There is!
Cyrena, and you've brought company.
They brought some of the blades
Battle and blood
from
we
Boja.
come, as the steppe is sorely lacking in both. No towers befoul our lands, so we marched on those of Doma, only to find them beyond our reach.
Oh, jeez.
But now our thirst for slaughter will be slaked. No quarter to the enemy!
Sadu Hatun, no. We go to make peace with the Iron Men, not war.
Yeah, good luck
Warriors
with
of the
that.
Steppe, we've heard many tales of your bravery. We welcome you as allies. And these other ones you have brought are...
Cat boys to bunny
Members
girls.
of the Dalmascan resistance group, Lente's Tears.
And the Bosnian
Alright,
resistance.
getting my slash hugs ready.
Between them, they have a wealth of experience in espionage, and are particularly adept at infiltrating Imperial facilities. Which is fortuitous, since Garlemald's domain is so vast that I could never hope to handle reconnaissance duties all by myself.
Dalmasca, Bosnia, Alamigo. All lands which have suffered the tyranny of the Empire. I would never presume to question your motives. Nevertheless, I must reiterate that our goal is to aid the victims of the Telophoroi, the common folk of Garlemald. And they are victims, make no mistake. Though I understand that many may struggle to see them as such.
You're more right than you know. For every one of us that answered the call, there were a dozen that refused. Not only in Alamigo, but everywhere we went. And who could blame them? The Empire's always been the enemy. But after seeing what we've seen, fighting and working against and with Garleans, there's no denying the simple truth. They're just people. No different from you or I. They've got their share of liars and murderers, but so do we. So do we all. Fordola, who once swore herself to Garlemald, has proven herself a trusted ally time and time again. Every Eorzean here knows Cid Garland, the Imperial defector who shared with us countless technological wonders. Gaius bloody Baelsar himself is working to help rebuild Wurlid, a nation he once conquered. So you can believe me when I say that every fighter here understands and accepts that the Imperials are not monsters and are deserving of help. Or at least that they were able to put aside their feelings for the greater good. It won't be easy, but we're all determined to make this world a better place.
Maxim was just waiting there for him to get name dropped, but it never happened.
What lingering concerns I may have had were clearly
He
unwarranted.
probably wants to
I
go a
agree
little
with
unnoticed.
everything you said wholeheartedly.
Probably.
Then we are in accord.
Magma
Now,
just in
let
the
us
back
review
like,
our strategy.
where is she?
To reach the Garlean capital in northern Ilsabard, we must cross the central mountain range. Fortunately, Garlond Ironworks can provide aerial transport, sparing us this most treacherous part of our journey. However, attempting to fly any closer to Garlemald would attract the attention of the Telophoroi. As they appear to have seized control of the majority of the Imperial military, we must assume that includes its fleet. In addition, Garlemald possesses devices that can interfere with airship navigational systems, further discouraging an airborne approach.
Given the circumstances, the closest we dare deploy our contingent is an area between the range and the capital, the Magna Glaciers. From there, we must travel the rest of the way on foot. We will also need to bring the airships with us to ensure we can withdraw with haste. Although much of the terrain will be blanketed in snow, we should be able to make use of local roads and shipping facilities. The vast ice field will afford us an unobstructed view of the surrounding area. On the other hand, it will also allow others to easily spot us, so it is imperative that we only make camp in positions where we can easily defend ourselves. And the airships, which must be kept safe at all costs.
We cannot account for every possibility, so we must be prepared to think on our feet. We will be tested. Sorely tested, I expect. But for our homes and for our people, and a people not our own but in need, we will succeed. Spare no effort in your preparations. Once we depart, there is no turning back.
This is a pretty massive unit.
It's not big enough.
Oh, now we need a 10-minute break file.
Heck yeah!
Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm actually gonna get up and get like a drink and stuff while he does this. Holy shit.
Oh, this is cool.
Oh, just side point. All of these job NPCs is almost making that 50% or so of the job trainers are gonna die prediction possibly quite accurate, so...
Stop it! Stop it!
Also, Lucia's gonna die.
Stop it!
Which Lucia?
Both.
Stop it!
Alright, enjoy your reading. I'll be back in a couple minutes, I guess.
Oh boy. We're gonna start from the back. Magnai, how are you recovering from that burn? With the Mole, champions of the Nadam, and the Dothar having sent so many here, I thought to defend the steppe in their absence, and I would have done so were it not for my steppe brothers. They urged me to grant our allies the sun's might, that his radiance may deliver them onto victory. Though I must tolerate the presence of the feral Dothari dog, as first among my brothers, I could do no less than accept this challenge. My deeds will become the stuff of legends. I see. Sadu! What's up? I care not for the Iron Men or their troubles. It is the destiny of the weak to die in ignominy. Even so, I will do as I have agreed. I volunteered to join this band at Serena's request, and if she thinks it a worthy cause, that is reason enough. Though we hail from different tribes, our bond has grown strong of late. She has much better company on a hunt than any of the steppes oafish men could dream to be. Oh dear. Serena? How are you handling with these two? I'm glad to see you well, Lucia. Grandmother was worried for you. Tonight I agreed to come hither to join the contingent the gods sent me her a strange dream. 2 suns, one burning red, the other frozen black. Closer they circled, close and closer and closer. And as they danced, the world fell to ruin. In blinding chaos, she spied blackened silhouettes, and knew at once that wand was yours. Yet we knew not how to interpret this dream, save as a sign that great danger awaits. But whatever lies ahead, I will walk with you, traveler. Traveler. She called me frickin' traveler. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. That is 2 suns, one burning red, the other frozen black. One's frozen black and the other burning red. I take it we'd be the burning red ones? Fury? Another frozen black? Just not. No, I don't know who's would be who. Alberic, how you doing? How's everyone holding up? Let me have a look at you. I thought you never enter the battlefield, perhaps? Well, I shall be out there alongside you as a temple knight serving with your fine van. Well, I may not look it. I was the Azure Dragoon once upon a time. So you can rest assured that I will give it all that I have in the coming fight. I certainly won't be shown up by you or Astinian. Heck yeah. Dragoon. Job quest guy. Heck yeah. Machinist is next. What's up? Stefan Nivian? How you getting? Oh yeah, there was changes. How you doing? If it isn't Lucia! Just thanks in no small part to you that the manufacturer's future is looking brighter than ever, my friend. I'm pleased to report that I and a handful of my colleagues have been selected to join the contingent. And the expectation has ended. Even the Temple Knights will be singing our machinist's praises. Once they are born witness to not only our mechanical proficiency, but our combat prowess too, of course. Awesome. And Manelaine, what's up? Well, if I'd known what a social gathering this would turn out to be, I'd have dressed for the occasion. Still, this seems the perfect opportunity to mingle with the other guests. Would I be correct in assuming those ladies over yonder are Serena and Sadu of the Steppe? Perhaps I should introduce myself. Though I don't much like the look of that fellow with the enormous axe. I take it you came in at that point, huh?
Yeah. Have you already talked to Serena and Sadu?
I have.
I think that's kind of cute.
Serena mentioned something about her grandmother having a dream. 2 suns, one burning red and the other frozen black. Closer they circled, closer and closer, and as they danced, the world fell to ruin. In blinding chaos, she spied blackened silhouettes and knew at once it was that one was yours. So one was red and the other frozen black. Which is which, in the end?
It's a warning.
Yeah.
It's a prophecy for sure. I think I understand the implications behind it, but we'll see.
But who would be red and who would be black? Because red, I'm assuming, is rage.
We would be red, and Xenos is black.
That would make sense.
It's a warning. It's a warning to not fall to rage while fighting Xenos, or else we're destined to either lose or die. And we lose the fight with Xenos, the whole world will suffer for it.
Gosh. Okay. Maxima? I cast my lot with the populares to bridge and divide between Golemod and her territories, that all may be united in a common cause. But we were disparaged as a radical element, dissenters looking to destabilize the Empire from within. Many friends, and even my parents, perished in unfortunate accidents. I, too, would surely have met the same fate had I not defected. Nevertheless, I still dream of equality and peace for us all. As the world itself stands on the brink of collapse, I hold out hope that one day that dream will become reality. Yeah. Chuchuto! What's up? I'm so glad I found you! I for you a letter from Master Hammond. Let's read it together, shall we? Oh! Now let's see here. I've every confidence that your fist shall bring the Tlufferoi to their knees, and should you espy any beautiful maidens thereabouts, perhaps sing them in my praises? Charming, master. Well, more for me for thinking that letter would contain something actually inspiring. Let's just, forget this note exists and focus on the battle ahead. Oh yeah, monk job quest that I have not completed. Yeah. Sure, we'll go with Lise. What's up, Lise? It seems so long ago we were sailing across the Ruby Sea, and charging about the Azim Steppe with Serena and the others. I say we're overdue for another adventure. It brings back memories to see so many familiar faces. We've been through so much together. Good times and not so good. I expect Golemod will be mostly the latter, but I'd like to believe we'll look back on these days more fondly in the years to come. But for that to happen, we'll have to make it out of this alive. Don't you die on me, Yeah. This has got me concerned. Chocobuki! Elemental gauge. I'll look at it later. How's it going? We came as quickly as... Oh, no. It's you, the one with the eye patch. We came as quickly as we could. We would follow your example and devastate the Tlufferoi with the full extent of our powers. Were it not for your brothers, Busi, we will return soon enough. Cool.
Wait, hold on.
What? Bussy.
I'm gonna send you to jail.
Don't stop it.
No!
Shut up!
I never noticed that!
Stop it! Stop laughing right now. We're moving on to Pippin. Often has his Stop it. Often has father told me of the struggles faced by Alamigo in the days of the occupation, and I too have crossed swords with the Empire on many occasions. Though Golemod has long been our bitter enemy, Her Grace has elected to bolster the Elsabar contingent with members of the Immortal Flames. As representative of the Sultanate, we are one in our commitment to the cause. Yeah. Bronbar, you stop it!
It's the chat!
Stop it! Stop it!
Cheat!
I'm dying!
Stop it! Stop it! It's a sad regard! The brother's dead he was talking about! What is calm down? Brunbar! What's up? I'm here representing the Marauders Guild, and it is my job to keep the Smiths out of harm's way. Mind you, with them Heimers of theirs, they can put up a fair fight themselves. With a bit of luck, this will be over and done before you know it. Maybe when it's all over, you can pay the Axemaster a visit. He would still tell all the new recruits about the time you killed the Kajuta and avenged that boy's parents. I remember it like it were yesterday. I've no idea the accents. It's hard. Sigard, what's up? How you doing after losing the Merwin duel? Until the Empire fell, Guardians were the only ones we was allowed to impose tariffs upon at sea. Weren't easy pickings, but I made myself a pretty girl. Since they've been so generous to me and mine, perhaps it's time I returned the favor and gave a little something back. Yeah. Akazoka! How you doing? Scholar Life, how you doing? Greetings, Lucia! The time has come for us Marines to show our valor upon the battlefield. All who see us will know of our name and quake before our might! To victory! Come hells or high water! Heck yeah. White Mage. Arun Senna, how you doing? In case you are wondering, Eskiva will be staying behind to defend the 12's Wood with my sisters. She was of the opinion she would make a useful addition to our contingent, and was eager to make good on her vow to company as well, which was flattering, but ultimately it was decided that her skills would be better put to use at keeping our homeland safe. I am, of course, obligated to share with her every detail when I return. I hope you return. Greedalot! How you... Yeah, Greedalot, how you doing? Bard! What's up? I can't lie to you, Lucia. I wasn't entirely for this whole thing when Sanson spoke to me, but if it means you're being your brother in arms, then who am I to petty folk? I shouldn't be so hard on him, I suppose. This Bard unit is quite impressive, really. Yes, one must give credit where credit is due. Rather uncouth for one to do otherwise, after all. Yeah. Come up with any songs for this one? Sanson! How you doing? How's the whole, Bard contingent doing that you've been working with? Our prowess has finally been recognized by the Order of the Twin Adder! Naturally, Greedalot was also here helping us. Whilst his ability as Bard is unmatched, I do worry about his judgment. However, you need not. I shall be keeping a close eye on him. I promise. Yeah, that's worked out swimmingly for you so far. Estinian! What's up? I do not expect to see the other former Azure Dragoon here of all places. As he well knows, I'm not one for verbose greetings. We shall instead let our lances do the talking once we're on the battlefield. Then we'll see if the other has been diligent in his training. Huh. Yeah, half an hour? We've been part of joint military operations like this before, with far greater numbers. But for some reason, this feels very different from our previous experiences. Despite having shared little more than introductions, there is already a palpable sense of camaraderie. Yeah. Graha. This is extraordinary. To be in such company, the finest our allies have to offer. With comrades such as these, we're bound to succeed. I am certain of it. I hope so. Alice? I was half expecting to find the man who taught me red magic amongst our number, but he's nowhere to be seen. I suppose he's had his share of unpleasant experiences with the Empire, but so have we all. Perhaps there's some other reason. Well, in any case, I have a feeling I'll see him again once this is all over. I'm sure he'll be pleasantly surprised by how much my swordplay's improved since we last met. Dang it! I didn't finish the Red Mage job quests! Ah, dang it! That's upsetting. That's greatly upsetting. I'm really...
You have nobody to blame but yourself. We have been telling you to do those things for months. No, you.
Orianjay.
This is your fault. You don't get to tell me to shut up when I've been telling you to do them for months.
Dagnabbit! It's upsetting. It's very upsetting.
Well,
I'm
listen
really
to me,
upset.
damn it.
I know what I'm doing after the stream ends. Orianjay? Blessed are we to have made countless steadfast allies or our journey's course. Indeed, we are joined today by many new acquaintances, who in time shall we come to call our comrades, and may have friends. Yeah. Thancred? I have close ties with the scouts of the Eastern Alliance and the various resistance groups, and they're an absolute joy to work with. Oh. Okay, that's about it. Great, I think I've covered about everyone.
Okay, before you click your Stola, go all the way to the north where the exit is and look out there. They still haven't updated this map to not be part of the dungeon set dressing. There's still Garlean barricades and stuff out here in the walls.
oh, the south out there. Wait, okay, I'm gonna go check.
Oh yeah,
go
south.
in that direction.
Right.
Also, Lucron, it doesn't matter if you did the job quest, he would still be here.
Really?
I've never done the Bard and Archer stuff, and I see them, I just can't talk to them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh.
I can talk to pretty much everybody here who's not like a B-roll kind of person, like the storms and the flames, the adder, like infantry kind of people. But
some of them you can still talk to even though you haven't done the job. Like I can talk to Monk Guy. He just doesn't give me the same dialogue.
Oh. Huh.
Wait, which one? Where's Monk Guy? Where is he?
Chichito.
Please.
Oh yeah, there. Short, couldn't see.
This is new.
But yeah, I literally can't talk to Bard or Archer guy. But I see them. They're there.
Also, was it a little bit nice to have Alpha know say your character's name kind of by happenstance because of Lucia here?
Yep. Yeah, the other Lucia makes it awkward to have this name. Freaking have it. Freaking. Why am I even adjusting this? I'm not gonna be playing Monk for a while. All right. Let's see. All right. Let's see. I think that's about all of them.
All right, Yashtola.
Oh, I gotta click on her. And 3, 2. Wait, I didn't talk to Lucia. Oh, I've led troops into battle many a time, but never a unit with such diverse range of talents. I'm gonna speed through Lucia's voices. For some reason I missed her. While I've been briefed on their capabilities, I expect you could provide additional insight into their strengths and weaknesses. I'd appreciate any advice you may have. Okay, click on Yashola now. Besides the delegates assembled here, the Almonja and several other tribes offered to send troops of their own. Unfortunately, due to their physiology, many would struggle simply to survive in the harsh climate of Ilzabad. They would also likely prove tempting targets for abduction by the Telophroi. All things considered, they can better aid the cause by bolstering our defenses in Eorzea, though their eagerness to do more has been noted. We few shall have to suffice. Ere we embark, we must distribute the warding skills to our comrades. Care to do the honors?
Yes. I was gonna talk to everybody
We have
again.
to talk to everyone again.
Heck yeah! Serena! Have it! We heard it could be called in Golemont, so we came prepared. Warning scares. These enchanted talismans, or should it be the talisman, would probably require considerably less time and effort to reproduce if the alchemists of the great work were not so preoccupied with making them look pretty. Oh, the talismans! We had to keep these close at all times, yes? I'll see that no one misplaces theirs. Ah, and before I forget, I have a message from Hien. In distant lands, in times of strife, together stand, together fight. In darkness shines the light of life. I hope I've done his words justice. Doma, like much of Arthur, has been plagued by the towers, but while he could not be here, he wished to express his shared conviction. He and Yugiri labor without rest to unite the people, and with their aid, we will keep the enemy at bay. And we have the Steppe and the Eastern Alliance will repair their efforts by ending this war. Heck yeah. I'm glad to see you well, Lucia. Grandmother was worried about you, and then, oh, yep, okay, she can say the same thing. Right, gonna talk with Lucia. Myself. Sort of. Talk with Lucia. Warding scales for the Ishgardian delegation, I take it? Indeed, you're correct. Fanciful scales. Very, 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 very important. Many thanks. These talismans may prove to be the deciding factor in the battles to come. I find myself conflicted by this foray into Garlemald, sent by the Empire to infiltrate Ishgard, only to throw in my lot with those whose secrets I was supposed to be stealing. And now I lead a mission to save the countrymen I betrayed. But that is doubtless why I was chosen by Lord Emmerich. He would have me put my extensive knowledge and former ties to good use. I will not disappoint him. For the future of Ishgard, Garlemald and the world at large, I will lead us to victory. Yeah. Lace! What's up? Not a set of warding scales I spy. Not that I would know what they look like. Well, this is what they look like. Take a good look at it. Make sure not to lose it. Wow, look at these! Even a layman like me can tell they're bursting with ether. All the better to fend off the tempering waves? Is that the right term? Anyways, this will give us one less thing to worry about, which just leaves the other mountain of whatever else is waiting for us in Garlemald. Only one way to find out, eh? And nervous or not, I'd march through all 7 hells if it gave me a chance to put Xenos back in the grave where he belongs. Me too! Sicard! What, you want one of these? I hear you've got something for us. Yeah, take one of these things. They'll keep you from being a mindless zombie. Ah, them scales everyone's been talking about. Pretty little things, ain't they? Reckon they'll be worth a gill or two when this is all over. But we'll hold on to them for now. I immediately regret giving this to you. And one other thing. I know what you're all thinking. Why didn't they send Einshauer instead? Fucking if I know. All the Admiral and Captain Hilfer told me was they needed someone to help safeguard the future. And here I am. Got to say they haven't got a sense of humor. Of course, some of you might be wondering what a good pirate is on dry land, in the middle of the salt and snow of all places. Well, me and McCrew do whatever needs doing, so let's set sail. Or however the saying goes on airships. Yeah. Arun Senna. White Mage. Yes?
Uh-oh.
Take this. What?
Oh, okay, never mind. Handing in the last skill automatically kicks you out of the thing.
Ah, frick. So these are the famed warding scales. And for me and my men, I see. I myself am especially grateful for this opportunity to visit distant lands. I wish to follow the footsteps of Master Otoa and learn all there is to learn of the star we call home. Indeed, that is the primary reason I volunteered to join the expedition. To journey outside the Twelves Wood, much less enter into Imperial territory, is a rare privilege afforded a portal. Not that I'm tagging along to see the sights. The Guardians would benefit from my healing magics, as will our comrades, should the fighting break out. Oh, Maxima. I guess I missed you. Do you have a warding scale for me too? Yes, I do. We need you here, bud. You did a lot for us. There you go. Thank you for this. And for going to such incredible lengths for the sake of my people. Though I have little to offer in return, I would impart some advice if I may. You have been told by many to wear the coat of Ilsabard, and I cannot stress enough that this is no token warning. I will be distributing specially made warming tinctures, courtesy of the Alchemist Guild, but understand that they are no substitute for proper protection. I leave the provisioning of said protection to your discretion. Now, let us proceed to the Alamigan Quarter. While you make your final preparations, I will have the pilots ready the airships. Man. Y'shtola, what did you think about that? It's something of a distant refrain that we require warmer clothing. My present garb may be lacking. For a collar, not for the standing. Yeah, you're gonna need a lot more, especially you, Oriange. Concoctions to fortify the flesh against wind and cold are commonly sold in the Ordan markets, though they are of dubious provenance and efficacy. 'Tis said, however, that in recent days the Alchemist Guild hath produced a tincture capable of such a feat. Mayhap the achievements of their Thavnarian counterparts did spur them to action, but they not be put to shame. Maybe, we'll get some better stuff. Thegrid! This coat is quite warm, but I have something rather thicker for occasions like these. There's no telling how long we'll be out in the open, and we can't go starting fires willy-nilly if we want to avoid detection. Good point. Alice, you especially, get some frickin' clothes on. If you need anything... If you need anything you still need to take care of, you better see to it now. She's wearing mostly leather, and she's revealing her, like, upper thighs. It's gonna be really freaking cold. Graha. What a prude. Got some more on you, too. I mean, you're doing alright, but can do with a little more. Since my revival, I've been lax in expanding my limited wardrobe. Think we have time for a quick trip back to Old Charlian? I recall a rather fetching old court. Estinian! Preparations. I've got my armor and my lance. What more could I need? He is used to cold climates, so I guess he should be alright, if that armor's been doing him well so far. Yeah, alright. Gonna talk with Alphino now. The last of them. Looking now.
Not voiced.
This is our last chance to make ready before we set forth. You needn't worry about Oriange and I. We still have what we wore in Golemard before. Estinian claims to be quite warm and toasty beneath his armor, as he spent a fair bit of time up north recently as well. I have no reason to doubt his words. Most of the others will be borrowing Grand Company stock. The rest of you could do likewise, I suppose, provided you're not overly concerned with the style. Not to put too fine a point on it, but I wouldn't be seen dead in one of those ridiculous overcoats. If only I had time to find something to my liking. Hark! Is that the cry of scions in need of a tailor I hear?
Oh, is this Tataru?
Oh, it's Tataru!
And it's the fingy snaps.
But how? You underestimate my power, says Tataru. I have my ways. Oh, yes, indeed. You thought you could sneak off to Elzabad without telling me? Ha! Nothing escapes my notice. And the music changed. Now, you will wear these garments I've made for you, whether you like it or not. You never cease to amaze. But why do you need a new outfit as well? Wait, are you coming with us? What? No, of course not. Silly. Of course not, silly. It's all in the name of fashion. Rather, the pursuit of the highest quality fashion. Besides, how can I expect others to wear my creations if I've never worn them myself? That's a fair point. Good marketing tactic.
She's got a little butt knife.
She does. Oh, she's gonna shank someone. I did have one other thing to share. She's gonna break the dagger to her throat. Artemis and Bloomweeda have finally returned from assignments in faraway lands. They'll be staying at the Rising Stones for a while to keep an eye on events throughout Eosia. Since there'll be running things back at headquarters, I was wondering if I could lend a hand in Charlian? Oh, why not? You can keep Cryo company in the Baldessian Annex. Yes, we'd love to have you there. And I heard Artemis and Bloomweeda did a fine job carrying on in our stead while we were lying comatose. With them in charge of gosh, I'm stumbling hard. With them in charge of the Rising Stones, we've nothing to worry about. Those names really just throw my brain off. My thoughts exactly. Also, while I'm confident you won't go collapsing again, because there's someone who shall remain nameless in a position to transport your souls to another world, if anything similarly disastrous were to happen, I'll be well positioned to do something about it. Anyway, I've got a few things I need to take care of, and then I'll make my way to Charlian. I really do hope these new clothes are enough to keep you warm in Garlemald. It's not much, but it's the only thing I can do for you, other than pray for your safe return, which I will, every day. Let's not keep the contingent waiting any longer. Here are your winter woolies, handcrafted by yours truly. Aww. North Sea coat.
Oh, that's actually kind of baller. Not a bad coat.
It's alright. Yeah.
They were saying I should go to Garlemald in a bikini.
I mean, if you want.
Are cold-blooded? Don't you have to like sit in the sun to gain body heat or some crap like that?
You want to fight?
Yeah.
You want to lose?
You want to live? Wear a coat.
Lose. No. What does this look like with pure white? Mm-mm. Kind of fond of the base color, actually.
I like it dyed red.
Are either of you going to wear it?
No.
Maybe. I might.
That's a minus food.
Are you gonna wear it right now?
If we're going to Garlemald now, yes.
He actually hate food.
Well, we are going to Garlemald right now, so.
Well, all right.
Put it on. You look like a Sherpa. Let's go.
What? Oh my lord.
Babushka.
Hey, Lucron, I like that stream. So, hey, AJ. Hey, well, I was good. Yeah. Hey, Lucron, love the videos. Hey, glad you do over your life. All right, we're gonna be jumping in. 3, 2, 1, clicking. Otaru now. Otaru is desperately trying to retain her composure, and as she prepares to see you off on another perilous journey. I'm told the airship pilot has been sent to meet you.
Didn't even look at the picture, did you?
It's Garlemald.
Yeah, but it was like a a street with road lights.
Yeah. Ah, there he is. Alright, this is where we go our separate ways. Do be careful, won't you?
It appears to be an instance.
Oh boy. It's an honor to finally meet you. We of Garland Ironworks will be ferrying you and your contingent across the mountains into Garlemald. For many of us, it will be something of a homecoming. Our illustrious founder was our most notable Imperial defector. For that reason, the company is committed to the success of the expedition. Our resources are at your disposal, and if there's aught we might do to be of a further assistance, please do not hesitate to ask. If you are ready to depart, I will ready the engines. Upon boarding the airship, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. In addition, you will be required to participate in battle. Your progress will be saved at certain points. In the event you are defeated, you will be able to try again for the most recent of these. Please note that if you enter battles associated with other quests or log out from the game, this progress will be lost. Oh dear. Proceed. Going in.
You can't go in.
Not as a party.
Well, looks like it's the...
Later, losers!
Are we going?
I'm already in.
Alright, we're going. Gotta go. I was gonna dye my coat red, but whatever. Going in.
Ilsabad, divided in twain by a vast mountain range. Those who would traverse its jagged peaks face peril at every step. But why go by foot when one can simply fly?
It's gonna be
on
moist.
The outskirts of the Imperial capital, in the frozen wastes of the Magna Glacius. The winds howl in icy protest, as if to warn against further trespass.
I forget where this music is from.
MSQ.
You're right.
We've received word from Thancred's reconnaissance party. They've sighted a detachment of heavily armed Imperials.
Survivors of the Civil War, perhaps?
Perhaps, but there is more to it than that. Maxima reports that they are led by Vergilia, legatus of the 3rd Legion, which comprises the bulk of their number. However, they are also joined by several members of the 1st.
From what I recall, the 3rd Legion fought for Nerva in the War of Succession following Varus's death. The 1st, on the other hand, were under the direct command of the Emperor and rejected Nerva's claim to the throne. These legions were enemies.
Indeed. In fact, our sources claim that it was a conflict between them that sparked the Civil War. Yet now, these former foes cooperate to defend a ruined Garlemald from invasion.
Then it is all but certain they have been tempered.
So, what's the plan? If me and my crew is out reaving, we charge straight in, no messing about. But that ain't what we're here for.
Quite right. Soldiers or no, they are people of Garlemald, the very ones we have come to aid. Direct confrontation is unavoidable. Nevertheless, we must make every effort to limit casualties on both sides. Rather than kill them, I would remove them from the field.
How so? Savage beatings, disarmament, and imprisonment? Not impossible, but easier said than done in the heat of battle.
Having observed the opposition, I imagine Thancred had something to suggest?
He did. He and the other scouts have already infiltrated a supply depot some distance beyond the Imperial detachment's current position. Stored within is a stockpile of Magitech armaments, and once we give the signal, Thancred's team will destroy them all. In so doing, we will deprive frontline troops of materiel, and likely force the detachment to send men to investigate.
Divide and conquer. Not a bad idea.
Once the scouts have finished their preparations, we will split into 2 groups. The first will form the vanguard, while the other brings up the rear with our supplies. As for the Scions, I ask that you lend your assistance where you deem it needed most. I would prefer, however, that you accompany the rearguard and be prepared to join the van at a moment's notice. Kept in reserve as our trump card, so to speak.
Oh man. Meanwhile, at the Imperial Supply Depot. Whoa, that's some cool drip.
Your proposal was well received. More specifically, they asked that we destroy the Imperial's toys in as spectacular a fashion as possible.
Ishtola always did have a flair for the dramatic. She's not an easy woman to please, but I shall do my best to satisfy her thirst for fireworks.
The gloves are off.
All right. Once more for my peace of mind. Our first objective will be to rig the enemy's Magitech with explosives. After we've withdrawn to a safe distance, we'll detonate them remotely. Our second will be to issue a deactivation command to the automated units via the control terminal. If our calculations are correct, this signal should reach those deployed on the front line, giving our friends a much-needed upper hand. A blizzard will help us stay hidden, so let's aim to get in and out before it passes. Trust in the plan, and we should all live to see tomorrow.
In the meantime, I will relay messages back and forth as the situation unfolds. You'll forgive me if I ask again, but are you certain you wish to play the lone wolf?
Wouldn't have it any other way. Call it foolish and reckless if you like, but I'll get the job done. I always do.
Man.
Very well. I wish you the best of luck.
Whoa. What do you got? Make it impossible what's to touch you, increase your movement speed, and cannot be cast in combat. One throws a bomb, confuse enemy, and cigar neutrality has no effect on pure sources. Guard dogs. So I take down. That's 10 seconds. Okay, Maxima. Assuming there is nothing else you wish to confirm, we may commence the mission as soon as you are ready. Mission exclusive actions. Success in the mission hinges on the following points. So the second range is Thancred invisible. While active enemy soldiers and Magitech will be unable to perceive Thancred's presence even if they are within close proximity. However, it has no effect on guard dogs. Gotcha. Moreover, this action can only be used outside of combat and will also be unavailable when Thancred attempts to deactivate Magitech shields or execute other functions. Silent takedown will instantly render a soldier unconscious. It can only be used while so deception is in effect. It can be used on Magitech or guard dogs to utilize a silent takedown when possible. It's essential to clearing a path for your objectives. As guard dogs can detect Thancred even when deception is active, you can instead use a bewilderment bomb to distract them. Firstly, bewilderment bombs have no effect on match-taking soldiers. Gotcha. Okay, so finer details, just in case we're missing something. Wow. In the coming battle, you will fight as Thancred. You have two objectives. Place explosives on the Imperial Magitech. 2, deactivate the frontline Magitech units via the control terminal. If the guards detect and pursue you, enemy forces will become more aware of the threat you pose. It's indicated by the threat awareness gauge. Oh. The gauge will gradually fill until you defeat all alerted enemies. If the gauge is completely filled, the guards will call for reinforcements and the mission will end in failure. So deception to avoid detection as you go about completing your objectives.
It's Metal Gear Solid.
It is Metal Gear Solid. It legit is. Like that mech right there, the very beginning. Metal Gear. Alright. So there's nothing else you wish to confirm, why we may commence a mission. Commence mission. I am ready.
Keep your wits about you. It's time. We only have one shot at this, so let's make it count.
Oh my gosh, he's got a portrait and everything. No farther. Tool on the gate. Could be messy if I'm not careful. Hold up. Can I zoom out further? I would like to zoom out further. Tempered Imperial. Over there. One got into controls. Time he took a nap. I don't want this guy, potentially. Seeing the body. Oh, there's look in this direction. Tempered Imperial. Okay. Oddly quick. Oh, use this. Magic field controls. Got it. Wait. Just in case I think it's going to be triggering something, I'm going to need to be quick. Okay, go. Now decide the explosives. Best get quiet. For now. Bus bar the way. Explosive set over here. Explosive set over here. I don't like those slashers over there. I'm gonna hold off. The slasher's gonna come this way. Okay, so let's look in that direction. Okay, but what am I? Guard dogs. Only the dogs. Cool. I mean, not cool. It's like annoying, but. So this won't work with Magitech stuff, will it? I think it does. Okay, we're gonna have that go move around. Get the controls. Now, go. They got guard dogs, eh? Who's hiding? They'll cut something out. Luckily, I've come prepared. Nope. Look in that direction. Completely blind. Let's see. I'll take them all down. What was that? Must have been my imagination.
Really? Did you hear something?
Did you hear something? What was that?
What was that noise?
What was that noise? Story B. At least disable that guy. I'll turn around soon. Go. Okay. What was that noise? I should do the trick. Not to hide and send word. Hiding place. Waiting.
This is Thancred. The explosives are in place.
Very good. All is proceeding as planned.
Where are they?
Head to the control terminal. It should be to the northwest.
Understood. Have the others wait at the rendezvous point.
An illusion? What are you hiding? Quick. Get it. Oh, wait. Okay. See, okay. Glory be. Shut up. What was that noise? What was that? Must have been the wind. Let's see. Will that throw me out of stealth? Hope not. It does. It does.
7 hells.
7 hells indeed. You can't be aware. Dang it. Just gonna turn around. No? Last bar the way. Just gotta sneak past that magic slasher. Cool. That's it. The control terminal. Nice. Let's draw from the supply depot. Thancred, over here. Cool. Now what? Now what? Okay.
You are returned, and none the worse for wear, to my considerable relief.
What?
What news from our comrades?
They stand at the ready.
Excellent. Then let the fireworks begin.
A few moments later, at the rear of the Ilsabard contingent supply caravan.
I already like the look of this a lot.
The blizzard's
Me too.
beginning to clear. The Vanguard should be engaging the
Skyrim
Imperials any
2021.
moment now. If they haven't already. Ishtola and the others are with them, so I'm sure they'll be all right, but... Wait! Something's coming!
How did you sense that?
Oi,
Gosh.
oi! Looks like we ain't the only ones who sent out scouts. Keep them away from the carriages! We lose those, and we're as good as dead!
Alright, here we go.
Weepy time. Let's go.
Freaking love the electrical metal riffs. Come about and go
more
fight
rock, but yeah.
as me.
Fighters! Protect the others!
I love these icons they have next to their portraits next to their dialogue boxes. Know when you're beaten. Okay. Alright, doing good so far.
Weepy time. Time to die.
Oh my gosh.
A brief respite, but stay alert.
Oh, I love that I can actually use my
Keep the carriages
AoEs.
safe.
Assist Amanda Lane's troops. Oh, he's gonna need a lot of help.
What impeccable timing!
What
Fear not, friends! The savior of Ishgard is here!
Oh my gosh.
And voice cracks though.
I know. Alphinaud's doing good.
Time for some AoEs, eh? Mind if I do?
A fine display, but the other carriages are still in danger. Go on ahead. We'll hold the line.
Amanda Lane the Lofty.
We're the only ones still struggling.
Yeah, what's seem that way, Sicard?
Time we put our backs into it
Let
then.
me at him!
I've been itching for a good scrap.
Let's see. To victory, come hells or high water. Heck yeah! Zolka, the Supreme Slayer. Yeah, Brumbar. This is going straight for the carriages. Stop it in its tracks. Ugh. Quick, broadside it, he says. Working on it. Flagma! Finger guns!
Pew, pew. You lot alright back there? We're fine and ready for more.
Scraw.
Hear that?
Why did yours go by so much quicker?
Get to the front and turn the tide.
You just AoE dot everything?
No, I just blasted. Head north and join the Vanguard. There goes my sprint. Meanwhile, on the front line.
Did you already start the cutscenes?
I did.
Okay, you're going on Devon then.
Removed from the field was not a euphemism for enthusiastically murder.
It's nothing that won't heal in time. The trouble is, their tempering has made them utterly fearless. Subduing them would be easier if they had the capacity to submit in the first place.
Well, this is the path our young charges would have us walk, and that we all agreed to follow. You knew it would be hard, yet still you pledged your lance, did you not?
That I did.
That was an intimidating camera angle. Ooh.
That's Vigilia. Damn it. I need to help the others take her down.
There's no end to them!
I was wondering when you'd turn up.
Let's get to it.
There's no stopping us now. Come on. Let's show them what we're made of.
I'm gonna see if I can stall in before
We have them now! Forward!
they engage. Okay, so that doesn't actually overlap. Alright, so I'm actually gonna wait for the folks to catch up. The other two. One of them can't hear me before initiating this. So how are y'all doing? Scarlet mod. Oh gosh, I'm just noticing the scenery in the back. Yeah, it's very polite of them that they let me wait. Very polite. So I'm just gonna hold off for a second. These extended unsheath animations so nice. Yes, I agree. I really like them. I'm just chilling for lunch. How's Sage? I really like it. You're always constantly pressing something. All right, there, Grun. Just had a coffee with custard donut for snack. Oh, nice. Okay, this alone convinced to buy Endwalker. Being able to just wait until you actually go in. Yeah. I'm surprised to see you going Sage, not Reaper. Well, the other two really wanted Reaper, and they called dibs already, so I went Sage. I also really like Sage, and the gameplay of Sage is arguably... I don't know. The actual feel of Sage is one of my favorites. Like, it's technically... Well, actually, now that I think about it, it gets its heals off faster from the point of... Like, from the point of I want to cast this ability, it gets it off faster since it's half the time to take to get it out. So since Eucrasia is 1 second recast, all I have to do is just cast it after that. So you literally have a 1 second cast time to do this, but you just suffer, you just get hit with a 1.5 second or however skill speed recast them after that. But you technically get the heals off faster from the point of, like, I want to do this. I mean, in cutscene, they gain an additional flare of sheath and unsheath. Yes, they do. I'm aware of this. There was a nice slow down a unsheathing that happened. Dragoon's got Estinian's fancier animation for his spear, which is nice. Really? These enemies have some patience. Yes, they do. They're terrified. They're scared in their boots. I'm just holding out for these two over here to catch up. This one. Want to know something funny? Look. What? What, Bryn? What's the funny? Mark. Oh, fair enough. I went Reaper and haven't tried Sage yet, but I'm also not huge on healer gameplay. No problem. That's fair. That's fair. But yeah, I personally really like Sage as a game with its gameplay style in general. Just the Cardia system by itself is really, really fun. Well, not Cardia, but the Eucrasia and how it's done. So it's actually really good in in-game content right now, despite job trailer disappointments. Oh, I already knew that. I actually think Scholar is probably the best healing job to have for Prog. On a random note, did you see the Endwalker anime theme Alex, Demo, and Husky made? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. They're having eye contest right now. Better not blink now. Let's see if they blink now. See which one they want to look at. They got things pointing at them. Every good fight starts with the proper stare down. You're darn right. Stop it. Sit. Let's get this going. I ain't got an idea. Frames. No. That is the wrong frame. Over here. Oh my gosh. Now it's kind of like the a traditional Final Fantasy. Man, I have a feeling they're kind of going on without me. Thumbnail for the video? Heck yeah.
I don't know about Vile, but I finished the fight on
You
the
finished the whole-
dialogue box after.
You finished the which part of the fight?
The one you're on.
Oh. Okay, so they are going on without me. Cool. Alright, so I'm gonna keep on proceeding then.
Oh, Vile, he's non-deafened. Oh, never mind. He was for a second.
Alright.
Good luck.
Here we go. Phlegma! Finger guns. Supply caravan is safe for the time being, and Thinkwit's team have thrown the enemy into disarray. Oh jeez.
Right!
I should...
Let them have it!
Holy crap, Pippin sounds like Link. Oh, their sound effect is getting cut off. Now it's our turn! My turn! Let's see, I'm gonna heal Lucio.
That's a raging bull!
Ooh! What's he doing? Nice! That's one of Raubon's techniques. Ah. What? What the frick? Oh gosh. How unbecoming. Oh gosh.
That's her, Vigilia.
My hunger is far from slaked, Sadhu says.
Do not fall behind!
Could you be mine? Oh wait, Giga Tempest. What's this? Ow. Okay. Oh jeez. Okay, so Lucia is the tank over here. We'll keep her up. Yeah, keep you targeted. Bigger guns. Coordination. Good. Oh geez. Interesting patterns. But why are they shaped this way? No idea. Resin ammunition. Shield. Gunbird. Everyone. Okay. Cool. Good. Everyone's still up. Bombs away. What is this? Prepare salvo. Well, that's not good.
Is everyone all right?
Huh. Cool, cool. Doing all right. Reinforcements. Take position. Oh. Great. Great. Where'd she go? Ow. With the war machines at bay.
Lord, die!
Magnai's getting into it. Kneel. Cool. He immediately just told them to kneel.
Kneel.
Must bar the way. And back into the fight she is. Prepare salvo. Just gonna do the. Oh. Trying to be tricksy. Think you can kill me? I would like to see you try. Oh, Sonic got hit by the mechanic. More fodder for my flames, she says. So many at this rate we'll be overwhelmed. Oh my gosh. The icons are giving me like I will not fall so easily. These colors will taste my wrath. The Dynasty Warriors vibes. Ow, I'm hurt. We're all hurt. Oh my gosh, he's doing the thing. More of them, quick! Lend Sadu a hand. Make way! These will rue the day they crossed my path. None shall escape my chains. Now is your time to strike.
Tremble before the sun.
Oh man, they're doing it.
May your screams fill the air!
Heck yeah! Do it! Jeez. How are they only unconscious after that? Like, seriously.
A worthy adversary.
Heck yeah.
Rest.
Oh, frick.
Tune.
I didn't mean to skip that.
That was the last of them. The day is ours, thanks to your timely arrival. What of the supply caravan?
They're all good. They're all good.
Outmaneuvered, but not outmatched. Good. Let us take the Imperials into custody and rejoin our comrades.
Yeah.
And soon we shall arrive at the capital.
So cold and unforgiving. Thus spoke Emperor Solus as he gazed upon his barren domain. "800 years it had been since the Garleans first set foot here. Bested by the Kavosi after centuries of war and driven from fertile southern pastures into the blasted northern wastes. In that garden of desolation, they clung to one another for warmth, freezing, hungry, desperate, hated.
Artificial art.
The chosen, forsaken. In the year 1513 of the 6th Astral Era, a young legatus named Solus single-handedly sparked the Magitech Revolution. How did he conceive the machina that feed on ceruleum? Once a common, soft-spoken soldier, how had he so quickly ascended through the ranks?
How indeed.
Like so many others, those who knew the truth are gone. Taking in the capital with his eyes for the first time, I recall thinking to myself, far colder on the earth than in the heavens. Yes, far colder indeed. Bitterly so.
Jeez, what the frick? That tower is massive.
Not so much as a whisper.
The roads leading beyond the city walls would have been used less in recent years. Nevertheless, this was one of the most important gateways into the capital.
A buzz day and night with activity, aye. Merchants passing through the checkpoint, many of them stopping at the local hostelries.
Surely they cannot all have been tempered.
Well, have you seen the size of that frickin' tower?
We can consider the question after we have made camp. If we spend any longer outside, we may well freeze to death where we stand. The tempered Imperials, too.
This will be our temporary base of operations. Secure shelter for ourselves and the injured, and dispatch scouts to survey the surrounding area.
If we're planning on staying here a while, we ought to give this place a proper name.
Well, the constant sound of ice cracking underfoot makes me think of broken glass. An apt name, perhaps. But enough of this. To work, everyone!
Wow. It suddenly got very populated. Y'shtola! How you doing? Wait, before I go on, has everyone completed the thing?
Yep. You're in the wrong instance, though.
Dang it!
You need to move to Garlemald 1.
Oh. Ah, the bear.
Perfect mount.
What?
You take it.
What?
You take it.
Oh my gosh. Happiness juice. Thanks, man.
So, where the hell are you seeing your Stola at?
The Stola's over here at the
He's
tree.
by the tree over here.
Northwest of the Aetheryte. Hey,
And
Stola, how's it
she's
going?
cold.
I wonder why. Sorry, I'm feeling rather unwell. Is she cold or no? That might be actually Cinder's here or something. Something more ominous. But like the frickin' jeez.
I really am vibing with this music right now.
It's not playing anything for me right now.
Yeah, it just stopped.
Alice? Shouldn't be long before we have a half-decent camp with so many helping hands. I was concerned the snow might hinder our progress, but our Ishgardian friends are used to working in conditions like these. Heck yeah, Ishgardian's carrying the wagon right now. We're pulling the wagon. Graha! What's up? Our comrades certainly haven't wasted any time establishing a base of operations. Yep. Where are the others?
Oh, I thought I was over here.
I did see Alpha now. I'm just trying to find where everyone else went to. Oh.
Nah. Fuck.
They're in here.
Hey.
I find Sickard. Hell's bells, this place is bloody freezing. Rather be tied to the torments of a storm in a storm that suffer this cold any longer. Anyone can spare a swig or rum? That'll help me sort right out. Arun Senna, Atabut soldiers are sleeping soundly while they undergo treatment. There are too many to attend at once, but I and the other healers will see to all eventually. Okay, Lucia. Once everything is in place, we will discuss our next move. Okay, Maxima. This is all that remains of Laterum. Homes become empty husks. This is the state of the outlying villages. I try to think what has become of the capital. Yeah. Pippin. We've asked the Ironwork members and some of the other comrades to stay with the airships. In the event we are discovered, we must be ready to move them swiftly to a safer location. Lise? Rabon taught me a lot about military strategy during the exercises in the fringes. Coordinating units with wildly different capabilities, surveying and securing hostile terrain, that sort of thing. Now I have the chance to put his teachings into practice. You sure do, Serena. Virgilia is in our care, along with the rest of the team, but glory to Golemod, they still whisper in their sleep, even as they writhe in pain. It's kind of a sadistic thing going on. Where's Thancred? That's what I'm really curious about. I think we'll just move on. I'm gonna go over to what was it, Alice being the turning point?
Alfie.
Alpha now. Alright.
Do you think there's an achievement for that stealth mission for 0 alert?
I don't know.
No, they don't do achievements like that. Because you can't go back to redo it.
So where is Thancred then? London, not Irish. More Michael Caine. Oh. That's not a door I can go through. Bless you.
Thank you.
Hadn't been half sneeze.
Did it do it again?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I hit the button too.
Bartholomew, what are your thoughts here? We must remain as mobile as we are able in such temperatures as these. I fear that if we stand still for too long, the ice and snow may freeze our very bones. Indeed. Now, I'm probably going to go take a quick break and use the restroom. So I will be right back in a quick moment. This is going to be a very quick break. Kind of been going for a little while. Alright. Be back very, very soon. Very quick break. Alright. Yeah. See you soon.
You can't get this aetherite.
Wait, that's what you've been doing?
No, I'm just exploring the map.
I'm just here vibing to the music.
This aetherite is like under a giant freaking rock of ice. You can't actually get it.
Yeah, just call little son to help out. Oh, they have cars here.
Yeah, they have streets. It's cars, trains, buses. They're very modern. Take it you aggroed something?
Yeah, how'd you know?
Because it's battle music.
That triggers for you?
Yeah.
Triggers for me as well.
Sorry, I don't have battle music on.
Alright.
I want to enjoy a zone theme.
Alright, we're back.
Alright.
Ready. Did you all already turn the next quest in?
No.
Oh.
I turned in Elfie and the one after. I'm waiting on the other one.
Oh.
No, just there's a lot of NPCs, so I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna do map exploration while you read all that.
Okay. They're already completely red. I can't find Thancred anywhere.
Oh, that's a cool. It's a. What the hell? It's cool. It's a mob out here. It's like a Magitech horse.
Oh.
Weird.
Close to the tower. I take it?
No.
Not finding Thancred anywhere. It's always abrupt with the amount of music coming in.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to trigger it, they just have lower Jagger radius.
I know. What's that glow? Should probably not be getting water in the middle of the winter. What's that glow? Huh. Well, I guess we're all exploring. So I guess I'll join the lot too.
No, we're waiting for you.
I've been waiting for you for the past 5 minutes!
No, you've been off going to get a drink. And reading quest dialogue. I can literally I can use the Aethernet to get back there in a split second and turn in the quest as soon as you're done.
Well, the only one I have yet to read now is Alpha now.
So read it.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'll just go on then. With Alpha now. Hey, Alfie. In spite of the obstacles we faced, our plan proceeds apace. Just a little farther and we will reach the capital itself. Still, we mustn't get ahead of ourselves. As soon as the camp has been made fit for purpose, we're here to discuss a course of action with Lucia. Would you mind asking Ishtal and Graha to join us in that building to the northeast of the camp? Alexei and I will meet you there. Oh. Well then. Ishtal, what's up? A meeting? Yes, I'll make my way over there, over once my head has cleared. In truth, I've been feeling out of sorts since we arrived. The air is thick with a palpable aura of malevolence. I wonder why! Just a monstrous tower on the horizon. Jagged, hideous, unholy. Even at this distance, its presence is overwhelming. Much like the sensation I felt in the Tower of Zolt, only far more terrifying. Ether flows unceasingly towards it, converging into a swelling mass of unfathomable power. For a blessing, the constant chill in the air is helping to anchor my senses in the here and now. To the others, I shall join you in a few moments.
Stupid robots.
Got a very unholy silhouette. Indeed. Broken glass, huh? Oh my gosh, there's a robot T-posing in the air. Hey, Graha. You will be pleased to know that most of the Timbered have been quartered inside the nearby buildings and are receiving treatment as we speak. I do, however, feel no small amount of guilt for commandeering civilian homes. The occupants may be long gone, but everything is exactly as they left it. Considering the length of time that has clearly passed since, one would expect to find them ransacked. Strangely, there are no signs of anything having been stolen. It's possible that everyone fled at the first sign of trouble, though it seems to me that it left far too many useful possessions behind. Although there is no conclusive evidence, I strongly suspect they were tempered. Sorry, I was merely thinking aloud. You mentioned a meeting? I'll make my way there. Alright. Heading to a frosty reception. What's up, Lucia? How you going? Thank you for informing the others of our meeting. When everyone is here, we will begin. Oh, it's a cutscene. Gonna hold off, cause...
Voiced as well.
Voiced? Okay. Alright.
Our present situation is as follows. Efforts to aid the people of Garlemald have begun in earnest. Moreover, having entered into the capital, the Imperial Palace is within our reach.
But before we proceed further, we must learn what has befallen this city, for therein lies the key to understanding and combating the Telophoroid's designs.
I have a suggestion, if I may. Several of the Imperial soldiers we captured on the Magna Glaciers are members of the Populares and acquaintances of mine. Once we have cured them of their tempering, they should be able to give a reliable account of the events leading to the capital's downfall.
A promising idea. I will assist the healers in their ministrations. Of course, I will require a proxy of my own, assuming you can spare one.
Would you like a hand?
No, I am sure we will manage. Better that you take my place in the field. The noxious ether of this place disagrees with me, and as I shall need to draw on my own for the treatment, 'twill be prudent for me to remain within the camp.
This talk of curing the tempered is all well and good, but I reckon the cold is a more pressing concern. All the houses round here are fitted with ceruleum heaters that could keep us warm and toasty. Problem is, the machines seem to have given up the ghost, and if we keep sitting around, freezing our asses off, we'll be next. My smiths reckon that with the right parts, they can have them working again, but it won't be easy.
Understood. The machinists will assist them in the repairs.
Heaters.
The rest of us should either stand watch or survey the area.
We've made our presence known to the Telophoroi. They will be searching for us, if they have not already ascertained our position. That we have seen no sign of them since the battle suggests they have yet to do so. However, I suspect they may be biding their time.
Or perhaps we are beneath their notice.
In any event, we'll find no answers standing around here. Urianger, Estinian and myself have visited Garlemald recently, so we'll lead the reconnaissance efforts. Perhaps bolstered by a few Bosnian and Dalmatian scouts from my previous excursion for good measure.
Don't forget about us Alamegans. We have experienced scouts of our own.
Well now, this is turning out to be a rather sizable team. With such numbers, we should be able to cover a wide area with relative ease, including that surrounding the Imperial Palace. How about you, Graha? I have a feeling we'll find a use or two for that vanishing spell of yours.
'Twould be my honor to be of service, though I doubt that you of all people need rely on my tricks.
That leaves us with guard duty.
As a matter of fact, I have something else in mind for the two of you and Alphino. Between here and the center of the capital lies the Eblan Rhine. I would have you search the area for survivors. Your keen sense of direction, honed in your extensive travels, should prove useful in navigating the ice fields.
Hey, dialogue option.
The last one is just kind of mean.
Ice fields. I love ice fields. Oh wait, I know I don't.
Alright, Boom, you want to be mean and I'll just be sassy?
Sure.
Lucron, you can take the high road.
As usual. Okay. We'll do it. Alright, y'all ready?
Sure.
3, 2, 1, clicking. Any survivors, we will surely find them.
I have faith that you will, and look forward to greeting you on your safe return. You all have your duties. Let us make haste. May the Fury bless and keep you.
I don't think she liked my answer.
What did she say?
If it's written in my dialogue, I'll read it to you. It is not, so you'll just have to go without.
Wow. Okay. Not even in your event tab?
I don't have an event tab.
Oh. Well, okay. Alphino, something on your mind? I've never thought myself much of an explorer. I suppose my adventures have taken me to all sorts of strange and distant places. With that in mind, traversing an ice field should be a simple feat. Far from it, I believe. Alright, clicking on LSA.
Do you want the ice text?
What was that text?
As ever, you do not want for enthusiasm, but given your experience trapezing about through Corthus, I should be surprised if you let a little inclement weather dampen your redoubtable spirits. If that were the case, the promise of hot soup upon your return would surely spur you to action.
Yeah, I did get something about hot soup as well.
Oh. Alright, I clicked on LSA. Gods be good, if it's this cold with Tartarus clothing, I dread to think how we'd fare without it. I must remember to think of when next we meet. It makes me realize too that while the people of Garlemald have spent their whole lives in conditions like these, even they'd be hard-pressed to survive away from the warmth of their homes. If there are any survivors, we must find them, and quickly. Oh hey, there's a man lane over there. What's Alice say? So it's into the Ablon Rhyme we go. But where do we even start looking in such a place? Don't know. Alright, I'm gonna click on Amanda Lane. Clicking on him. Amanda Lane is, as usual, milling about aimlessly. What ho, chums? Been given something to do, have you? As it happens, I too have been ordered to make myself useful. Sounds like a rather tall order. Since you ask, where to scour the Ablon Rhyme for survivors? What? Wander around the ice fields on the off chance you'll find someone? It'd take forever to finish a job without the benefit of my expertise. Or, more specifically, my telescope. Come, friends, I know just a spot to begin our search. I'll probably regret this, but we may as well humor him. Well, may as well humor the guy. Ooh, an ether current. Nice. Got it. Oh, what the frick? Oh, you might not want to go down that route. Oh dear. I can't reach it from up here. I got milk. That's some more milk.
He needs some milk.
Some milk. Hey, Alvi, what do you see? The few buildings I can see don't appear to be residences. May still warrant investigation, though. All they say? I'm surprised by how many wild beasts there are roaming about the place. Perhaps now that the soldiers have gone, they're free to wander and forage as they please. Possibly. Clicking on them on the
It looks like he's looking at Vile.
I saw for a second there. I spy with my little telescope a massive sheep thing? Maybe it's a cow. Not what we're after either way. Is that an ether current? No, just a wind sprite. Other than that, it's all snow, snow, snow. But lo! What do I see, oh young hillock? There's no mistaking it. That's a girl! What? A survivor? Show me! Over there, behind that tree. Looks like she's running away from something. No, surely not us. She wouldn't even know we're here unless she had a telescope like mine. All I can tell is that she's wearing a pale green dress. Or the fetching one at that. She'll be long gone by the time we get anywhere near, but we should be able to follow her footprints. Alright, let's head that direction. I'll let Lucio know where you're heading. Oh, and take these warming tinctures with you. The poor girl must be chilled to the bone, if not on the verge of freezing to death. That's actually very thoughtful. Thank you. But won't you need some for yourself? No, I'll be fine. As a man of chivalry, my honor demands I do no less. Unless we forget, the very reason we are here is to protect those in need. Now go, and Godspeed. Huh. Actually being helpful. What a twist.
What a twist.
What a twist! Anything else, man on the lane? Why are you still here? If you delay any longer, you will miss a chance to play the hero. What?
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 Why are you so far away?
The number of NPCs that tell you that same freaking thing every time you talk to them a second time after they tell you to go do something time sensitive and important. And they're like, why are you still here?
I think it's funny. I always see how consistent they are.
They're telling your hand like, we don't ever say anything important afterwards. Go do the thing.
A trail of fresh footprints lead east. I mean, yeah. Still. Footprints in the snow. These footprints appear to be the same as those you saw previously, and they lead towards a building. Half an hour. According to the label here, this place was used by those involved with extracting ceruleum. I'm ready to click on Alice. Did you already talk to her?
No.
Oh.
Could be another cutscene. Now I talked to her.
Alright, clicking on her now. We're getting closer. I'm sure of it. At first, we thought she'd gone inside the building, but the door doesn't look to have been opened in some time. She might still be nearby, so we'll keep looking around here. Then again, it's also possible that she ran past this place. Would you mind searching up ahead? Sure. As the Manolin said, it's highly unlikely she was running away from us. Even so, we mustn't do anything to startle her. For all she knows, we're soldiers of an invading army, so we need to be careful not to give the wrong impression. Fair enough.
So you waited for a cutscene and then you triggered a cutscene?
It was a destination click.
Alright, let's click on destination.
Yeah, it just auto-played.
Looking around.
It's not voiced, it's just like a quest cutscene. There isn't even really how much.
Ah, gotcha, one of those. The girl in the green dress anxiously surveys her surroundings. Were you to call her out from the distance, it might attract wild beasts to your location. It would be safe to get closer first, but you must do so without drawing her attention. I don't know how we would not draw her attention. She's staring right at us. Follow the girl from a safe distance. The objective will end in failure if you are noticed. Make use of covers such as rocks to approach her without being seen. Similarly, the objective will also end in failure if you fall too far behind. Should you fail to complete the objective, you may try again by returning to the designated location. Oh jeez. Your destination will not appear on the map while following. What?
So anyway, the whole operation is run by Tony Lazzuto.
Tony Lazzuto?
Is that a Grand Theft Auto Vice City reference?
No.
Damn.
Sort of. It's a parody video. Girl in green.
Why'd you mark mine?
I marked mine, and I marked all of ours.
Is someone there? No. Only like 2 other people harvesting stuff. I must be imagining things. As a person disappears in front of him. Must have been the wind. Oh gosh. What the frick? You just
see
have
the
those?
shadow too?
Oh. Those beasts spot me, I'm done for. Overgrown rose? Those are roses? What the frick?
Very interesting rose.
Very interesting. It has teeth. I hope my luck holds. On my screen it's so weird because you're literally right on top of her vial. Okay. Got to keep going. They're all depending on me. Aww. This could get sad. Which is a really bad time for this because I have to be leaving soon.
Wake up.
Just a little farther. Farther. What? Okay, I failed my objective. Great.
Oof.
I was just running normally.
I only survived because of Reaper.
Dang it. That might have just cost me the progression point before the stream ends.
Ah, crap.
What?
Small cutscene.
Going in the radius triggers it, probably?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, going in the radius completes it, but if you even just right-click on her, it insta-starts it, so don't click her.
Yeah, you could probably go ahead and witness that cutscene without me, because I don't know if I'll be able to get...
I don't have a way to get out of it, so...
I know, so just go ahead and witness the whole thing without me, because I'm going to need to end the stream soon, and I'll be sure to just not walk in there.
You actually have to walk into the radius to get the duty complete status.
Yeah.
But just don't talk to her.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind then. But yes, I'm going to start going through a bit of an outro spiel because I do need to take an hour-and-a-half long break. It's kind of like mandatory, specifically around this time. So what I will do is I will get all the way up to the objective, but I will not proceed to witness the cutscene. But when we return, which will be around an hour and a half, that is when we will see the rest of the cutscene and pick up from there. So that's what the plan's gonna be, because like I said, I kind of just completely gimped myself by not really succeeding in this tailing mission in time. So yeah, there'll be a build up here, but there won't be a payoff for this stream, and we will resume in around an hour and a half. because I do need to get going very soon. And that message is specifically to everyone in this stream.
I mean, if you're talking to us, you can go whenever you need to.
I know. I was just letting the stream folks know. So whatever this quest is going to entail, it will be picked up within an hour and a half. Alright, so I've made it all the way up to this point.
Get in circle, don't clicker.
Cool. Phew. Still in one piece. Alright, so this is where we're gonna hold it off here, because I do need to go. Alright, folks in the stream. You two, if you need to like mute me or deafen or something, I'm gonna go through the outro spiel real quick.
Okay.
Alright. Alright, everyone. I am going to hold off here, and we'll resume when we get back in roughly an hour and a half. I'm really curious of what it's gonna be, but I have a feeling it's gonna be very sad. So I'm gonna be back in around an hour and a half, and we will resume from this point specifically. So yeah. With that said, I'm gonna need to take a hour and a half long break, and we will resume when I return at this exact juncture. If I can just Alright, so with all that said, now that the camera's set, we're gonna be back in a bit. So thank you all very much for watching and or listening thus far, and I hope you have a wonderful life, and I hope you all are enjoying the Endwalker MSQ. And if you missed most of the stream, the VODs will be saved into playlist on my YouTube channel. That should be accessible on both the homepage and the playlist section of the tab. It has an accumulation of all my VODs and should be the latest one that you see. So all that said, thank you very much everyone for watching and or listening, and I hope you all have a wonderful life. We'll be back in around an hour and a half, so I hope to see you there. Alright. Take care, folks.
Later, folks.
Au revoir. Hey, Boom, come here.
See ya.
There's a teeny tiny little radio here. It's playing music.
It's only